Okay. So yes, we'll get rocking and rolling once Clovis gets here. He's just sleeping in at the moment. So as far as
we're waking up in the morning,
finding yourselves within the House of Cards, each of you awakens having a full night's rest in your respective rooms.
Not me.
Aside from Hoss, who's in the library, peering out the window at the ebony night sky. One level of exhaustion, obviously. And then Mog, you have one level of exhaustion as well. Terrible sleep inside wet armor. Yeah, I guess. On safe.
Give it a shot.
11 plus 2, 13.
Then, yeah, technically you would have still found a way to sleep inside your cold, wet armor.
I'm used to being wet when I sleep.
This should have been a disadvantage, but regardless, we're good. Now, it's not good. It's going to make you fail.
Is it? What's fail?
Well, what was your second roll?
So that was 13.
So you lose your 10. So you have...
It would now be 11.
Oh, so fast. Well played.
Are the dice still controlling the temperature in this region?
Party fucker.
No, it's wintertime. Oh, okay.
Sunny and
There's
raining.
temperature drops on there, okay?
So you made it through the night as well, as far as your cold wet armor. As you all awaken inside your respective rooms, what do you do?
Devlik will get up, reconvene himself, kind of pack all his stuff again, and go off to find Frankfurt.
So, just so you're aware, and I'm sure somebody will go over some stuff here, but your room is very custom Devlik. It's quite a large room, and about half of your room, about 10 by 10, so 100 square feet, is a pool.
Yeah.
And then you have one window, a chair, and a chest. A padded chair and a chest inside.
It's very nice. I take care of my Devlik.
So you're going downstairs.
Devlik's also going to test this chest. He's going to put a couple of his kind of miscellaneous belongings in there, kind of close it up. Does it have a lock or anything for you?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And it's a lock that I have access to? Like, there's a key present? Or
There's a key inside the lock. Yeah.
Beauty. I'll take the key, I'll put a couple things from my bag in there, lock it, and then pocket the key and leave.
Okay.
Just test it out, see if they stick around.
So you're headed downstairs?
Yeah, he's going to go look for Frankfurt.
Okay. Probably kitchen. Breakfast. Mog, what you doing, buddy?
I'm going to say a little prayer at my shrines. They're there, right? My shrine of Bamu.
You have one shrine inside your room that he gave you, yeah?
One?
Or no, it was 3, wasn't it?
I'm going to say a little prayer each.
So your room is 10 by 10 total.
Feet?
Yeah. And your bed takes up half of that.
And is this... Never mind, I'll ask Frankfurt myself. Oh, bitch. I'm going to go to the couch in the corner. I'm going to put my clothes back on because I was naked besides my armor. Get dressed so you don't listen to my dwarf dong. I'm going to say a prayer to Bamu.
How does that work?
Off.
But my other clothes, it's a chest piece. Right, I'm wearing greaves. I'm wearing like.
So you took off what
armor
you
suit.
could take
I
off?
have a cape. I have like a cloak on, right?
Yeah, you have a cloak.
I
yeah,
need that. It's just the chest armor, isn't it?
Plate, isn't it? Isn't that
So none
what
of it's
was?
coming. Okay.
What, wasn't it golden plate?
I thought it was. I was
Well,
wondering how you...
that was just a chest plate.
Yeah, no, if it's golden plate, then you're full gold top to bottom.
You'd be able to take the cape off.
Okay, I'll put the cape back on to make it look majestic. I'm gonna say a prayer to Bamu. I'm gonna say thank you for making me strong and just. I'm gonna say a prayer to Paler. Thank you for giving me life and being able to give mercy to those who are in need of it, such as my friend Finnegan. Rest in peace. And Evandra. That's not gonna be good. Okay. Sorry for killing Finnegan. I want him to die peacefully. I hope you're cool with that as well. Thanks, pal. I'm gonna give a little bit of fist bump in the little shrines. And then we drop a gold coin for each of them. I'm assuming that's what they want.
Awesome.
And that's how it's in the morning.
You're in the library at the moment, peering out the window, hearing people walking down the hall.
Before
Coming down the circle stair, I guess.
No, I think I'm probably starting to get restless as morning comes. So I was going to prepare my chromatic orb rune for the day, and come downstairs to start breakfast.
Okay. So you're downstairs behind the bar cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're down there with him, Frankfurt? Or where are you at?
Yeah, Frankfurt makes his way downstairs, and then he is going to hop behind the bar, grab himself a little bowl. And I don't know, whoever's watching him sees him go up to a tap, pull a lever, and a thick substance comes out of this tap, piling onto my bowl. I turn off the tap. I go beside, and there's like one of those movie theater butter popcorn dispensers for the butter. Like, as like a red substance comes out of my thing. I grab a spoon and I go and sit down.
Oh, wow. What is this you have?
Great question. It is Umar
Good
and Dolly.
question.
It's Umar and Dolly.
Oh, could I have some?
Yeah, help yourself.
Well, I was going to make breakfast for everybody.
Ah, yes, help yourself. I forgot my accent.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to coach you there.
Yeah, everybody will. Yes, just help themselves.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm getting.
Absolutely. Enjoy.
So as you walk up to this tap and grab the bowl and grab the lever and
Yeah.
this white kind of drops and blah, 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 into the bottom of this bowl, and it's just kind of a thick white substance, almost jelly-ish. It would resemble a cereal pudding of sorts.
Oh, yeah, like
Oatmeal?
cream of wheat.
Rice pudding, but
Oh,
regardless.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to put some red stuff on.
Okay, so
No,
as you go
yeah.
and start pumping on the distributor there, this red chunky ooze starts coming out, and as you taste it, you actually taste a remnants of good berries, but sweeter.
I'm going to put a few extra pumps on.
There you go.
Gooseberries. Gooseberries.
Were they gooseberries? I thought it was gooseberries. Okay.
The same
Good
thing,
enough.
really.
At this time, Devik will make his way in.
Ah, but Devlik, my boy. Nice to see you. Did you rest well?
I did. My room was quite nice.
Your room was satisfactory.
It was, very much so. Felt
Good.
quite homely.
Good,
Reminded me
good.
of the lab.
Mine wasn't.
As I come down am I upstairs or am I downstairs?
I guess I don't know. Where are you?
Devik will go just...
You were upstairs.
You were
Upstairs.
upstairs. Yeah.
I'm coming down. You! My room!
Oh,
It's a closet! There's like 16 rooms in this, isn't there?
no.
Give me two! Give me two!
No.
Give me two!
Listen, my friend. I didn't really know company was coming. I didn't know how many there was. I just built a house. We can deal with that later.
Bahamut, Paylor, and now Evander will smite you for your crime against me!
This is very rude.
Oh, I'm not gonna do anything, they're gonna do it.
Oh,
I would never
Bob,
do anything.
grab
Why
some
are you-
cereal. It's pretty good.
I gave you a place to stay. Why would you treat me like this?
You gave me a closet.
I gave you a room with a bed and
And
your
it was made out
shrine.
of cards, so it's very hard and
And
uncomfortable.
your shrine. No, the bed is comfortable.
I do appreciate the shrines, thank you, that was very nice.
So as
Perhaps they won't smite you now.
Kaylin comes downstairs, Mug, what are you yelling about?
How big was your room?
It was relatively small. It fit a bed, a chest. It was comfy.
You can turn into a tick if you want. You can sleep on anything. Me, look, I'm huge. I'm... Look how jacked I am.
I pat him on his little shoulder.
I'm a little dumb.
Well, I thought the room was quite nice.
You're a puddle. You just turned into puddle. I'm a thick dwarf. I carry a huge ass shield, huge armor, an axe.
This is Mog. He does not like
I'm
mornings.
thick.
Ah,
Apparently I don't like mornings. Okay.
well, Mr. Mog, why don't you help yourself to
Please, Mr.
some
Mog is my father.
umandali?
That
Very
sounds
good.
Very... I wouldn't say use the term racist against other cultural foods, but I'll try it.
Well, what it is, it's almost a dessert. I didn't.
Oh, that's
I
enough. You got me there.
I forgot about company, so this is all I really make. It's a rice pudding with gooseberry jam.
That doesn't sound dessert, but I'll try it. I'll
The
have some of the,
gooseberry jam is very sweet.
I'll have some of the jam.
Is
You
it-
can keep the rice pudding.
Okay, so as Frankfurt goes over there and he grabs Mog a cup instead, like a stein instead of a bowl, and he just pumps this jam in there and hands it to him. And I haven't seen anybody eat it like this, but I'm curious to see how your stomach feels after.
My stomach can take a lot. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just chug it down. It's thick.
See a con save with advantage.
With advantage? Okay.
With advantage.
Con save 14.
There we go.
I mean, tastes like goodberry. I mean gooseberry. It's decent, right? That's good. Have some more.
I don't.
Absolutely, help yourself.
I'm gonna go get some.
Frank, I don't remember you making this before. Is this new?
No. My mother made it for me lots, and when I had the opportunity to have this house, I figured, why not? It reminds me of my mother.
That like puts his hands together and it just forms into like just basically a cradle of a bowl
And I'll
because he just kind of
push
puts it underneath.
And I'll pump it out for him and fill him up a nice bowl. After everybody is done, I'd like to give you a tour of the home.
As Devlin's holding it, it's kind of just slowly seeping into the ooze just right from the hands.
I'm
Slams his
not
face into
done. Can I have some more?
Help yourself.
All right, I'm gonna get some more.
And then when everybody's done, I kind of wait around and we'll take everybody on a tour once you guys are ready.
So yeah, so Clovis has been sleeping in. He must have really hit the hay hard there. But other than that, everybody is ready to go on the grand tour of this house of cards. So although it looks like cards from the outside, the inside is finely decorated. There's definitely some strong enchantments here. Walls, rooms. We're talking runners, like full-on rugs throughout the whole shebang.
So, what do you guys see in the entryway? When you walk in, there's a runner rug, and to the right, there's some cabinets people put adventurers to put their gear. To the left, there's 3 chairs around a fire pit. There's a large table with a large window right to the left. And then behind it, there's a bar with a kitchen and everything like that, some chairs. There's a large storage room that you can store whatever you need to. Then a smaller room that's used for cold storage. Second floor is where we're going to have... Second floor, your library is right here.
That's where I spent the night.
That's where you would spend the night because there's the window right out to the front of the house. Books, everything like that. It is fully stocked. The next room, we have a nice meeting room. So large table with a map on the wall directly behind us. And then the next room, there's a communal bathroom. So there's a bunch of stalls with toilets and then a large communal bath.
Whoa.
On the third floor is where the rooms are. So you have 6 rooms of all equal sizes down the first hallway. And then down the secondary hallway, there's one room the door is locked. So as he walks by it, he kind of just taps on the door and says, "This room is reserved for my mother when she finally is able to join me." And then the next room, he says, "This is Devlin's room." And he opens it up, and both Haas and Mog are kind of like, because it's like double the size of your guys' room, and all it is just a huge bathtub, 1 chair, and a chest, and then a large window facing outside. And then he brings you up to the 4th floor. He kind of brings you up, and he says, "This is my bedroom and laboratory." As he pulls out quite an elaborate key, and he unlocks the door to the top, and he shows you guys basically just the entryway, which he has a laboratory, a little sitting area, and then his bed. He's like, "My bedroom is off to the right, and then behind it I have a jail cell, in case you need to bring any bad guys back. We can lock them in there, and they're safe. Can't harm us, you know."
How did you come across this house?
Oh.
This is an amazing house.
Yes, it's very, very amazing. In my laboratory, when I acquired it, there was 2 decks of cards. One that did not appear to do anything. I had only, 13 cards. And then the second one was this, and when I was playing with it, it went... and it created this house. And then after some time, I learned how to manipulate the house, so I can really make it look however I want.
Oh, so you came across it quite by accident.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Where are you from?
Well, I am from the... What's it... I'm blanking on the name. Something...
Germany?
No. It's the Eastern Windalia. But
you're not quite in the Blight Shore. You're.
That's what I was thinking. Blight Shore.
You're the south end there. Well, you'd still be Zorhas. It wouldn't be the Blight Shore.
It's like just off. No, it is Blight Shore stuff. It's at the very southern, very southern tip of Blight Shore. I'm in a small village.
Oh, I don't think I've been there before.
It's not very pleasant. I got out of there as fast as I could.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
No. Lots of monstrosities.
And where do you come from now?
I am somewhere near the mountains. Right here. Ashkeeper's Peaks.
Ashkeeper's Peaks?
Absolutely, yes. That's where I found actually our good friend Demlik. He fell down the mountain and landed in my area, and he was just a scared little bunny.
Demlik's not a bunny.
You were that day.
How'd you lose him?
Like Demlik would remember being a bunny.
You don't remember wild shaping into a bunny, my boy.
Not that day. I didn't learn that until later. You taught me that.
Oh, no. You were a bunny, and I brought you into my laboratory. And after some time, you wild shaped into something that looked like me.
I found him as a puddle on the ground.
Very similar.
What race are you?
When you look at me, I appear to be human.
Okay.
Rothold. Thank you. That's where my hometown is. Rothold.
Sounds foul.
So yeah, when you look at him again, he's got the long white hair, but he still appears very young.
I just can't remember if he was human.
Singes on his hands, almost permanent carbon stains on his hands, and then he's got the one eye patch very similar to like Moody from Harry Potter, with the kind of googly eye.
How tall?
Like 6 foot.
Oh my god. I'm not feeling adequate.
Alright, keep going.
I'm glad you were able to have good rests in my home. Other than you, not a morning person, I get it.
I'm not a person, you know. I'm chosen by the gods, so I'm a little bit more like on their level.
Well, you look very important, I will say that.
Correct. I can see you look. You have a good eye. You have a good eye.
Thank you. As he kind of winks with the one eye.
Do that. Creep me out. What's underneath the other eye patch?
It's not my eye. I lost it in an explosion. So I have this, and it actually gives me the ability to see people for their true forms. So I can see all you are very, very genuine folk.
Ripped. I know.
It's not X-ray vision.
Oh, good.
But yes, you look very strong.
Thank you. I like you more than Finnegan.
I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
It's okay. It's how he wanted to go. He let me go. So.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Mr. Finnegan,
He's dying.
did you do everything you could?
As much as I thought I could. I could have revived him, but then... Would you want to be revived and then die immediately again?
No. I'm just asking.
Maybe next time we go throw him in water and throw him to Arctic Wasteland.
Agreed. It was a sad death. He was Evandra's champion.
We've known him for so long. We've known him a few weeks.
He and I were bros because we were both champions of Evandra.
Was it a week?
A couple weeks.
Right?
2 weeks? We've known him for 2 weeks. It wasn't that hard hitting for me, to be honest.
You didn't bring your turn?
I understand. No, I forgot it. I had to go buy new skates, so...
Oh, yeah?
Because Caleb has mine.
He was actually he was gonna bring it, but he didn't want to be late to the session.
Your brother says hi.
That's good.
He didn't want to be late to the session?
Another deal, Jeff.
We're live.
Just cut until Louis shows up.
For the record, I
We're
also
live
didn't
streaming.
say anything
We're live
derogatory or anything like that. I was having a conversation with Christy upstairs, though. Well, I don't plug my lighting, I guess. I don't need that.
So I'm assuming we all make it back downstairs to the main floor.
Mm-hmm.
I think around the same time Clovis probably starts coming down.
Yeah,
We should
Clovis.
wake up. We should wake up.
Oh yeah, we should wake him up.
Oh,
As
yeah,
you hear a knock on the door that you're staying in.
Knock, knock, knock.
What?
It's morning time.
Oh,
We
okay.
must get to our adventure.
Okay.
I have some important information.
Adventure.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me just gather my things, my bags.
Before we go, though, we need
Weapons.
to grab that stuff from Finnegan's body. Yeah, get a wand.
Weren't you guys talking about bringing him and talking to him?
I mean, sorry.
Oops.
You made it.
Nicely put.
Yeah, you kind of rolled like a 3 or a 4 there.
Where'd you get the 2?
Oh.
I want one.
So,
Hi. Oh, that's right. Me.
Yeah, I was thinking,
I thought he was zoned out. Whoa, don't do that. We're live.
we're live. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Already canceled. That's great.
What did he do?
I told Kristen,
Did
I
this
said,
one arm salute.
are you coming down to play? She's like, if I can get to sleep. I was like, well, just
Right.
keep on the boob.
Yep.
She's like, yeah, well,
I was gonna
I'm
check
sure we get more views. I was like,
No, I can set up auto tracking.
Yeah, I know.
It was just following me before when I walked by.
you're not wrong. Probably was getting canceled pretty freaking
I was
quick.
going to go check to see if it's still auto tracking, but I
We're
guess it
still
is.
gonna get canceled pretty quick. We'll see. No, we're not
Okay.
gonna get canceled. We're good.
Clovis.
Oh, good morning, Clovis.
Oh.
Come join us. There's some
I'll give you a quick
breakfast.
rundown of the house. So the main floor, these are the stairs in the corner.
Yeah.
There's a bathroom here.
Yeah.
There's a storage room, cold room, bar with kitchen, table, chairs, fireplace, cabinets to put your gear when you come in.
Clovis goes to the bar.
Second floor, there's a library.
Yeah.
Meeting room, communal bathroom, big tub,
How big?
large.
Like can
15
fit two
15
in the
by
club, clothes and Austin
Large hot
together?
tub, yeah.
Yeah, it's 15 by 15.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure.
You,
'Cause,
you
like-
could lay down in there twice.
Okay, just making sure that Clovis and Hoss can fit in there. At the same
2
time.
barbarians in a tub.
So then,
I think that's
and
a
then
nursery
the
run.
third floor is where the
This is
bedroom.
15
I
by
think you were
15.
saying you wanted these
Very
two. Hoss was in this one. You
We'll
were in
double
this
in
one.
large Hoss.
Mog was in
Okay.
this one. Kaylin was in this one. There was
And you
2
would
empty
still
ones.
fit.
This room, I didn't go in. I just said it was for my mother.
15 by 15.
This room is Puddle's room.
Okay.
When you guys opened
Yes,
when they
it's
opened the
15
door,
by
they
10.
noticed how
Goes up to
significantly
15 by
bigger it
15.
was than the rooms they got to stake in. And then I brought you up
Well,
to the
it's
4th floor,
standing.
and I said, "Oh, here's my laboratory."
We're all on the 4th floor.
Well, no, we're back in
mostly?
the room.
Okay.
But I opened up the door. I used a
Probably
big
reach
lock,
both
a
sides,
big
these are
fancy key
okay.
to get into this room. I showed you guys the laboratory. I said my bedroom's there, and I said this was a cellar
Oh, yeah.
for
Okay.
any prisoners.
Sounds like
Okay.
this is real
Okay, and did anybody else, challenge what he was saying?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Right on. So Clovis believes everything. Clovis
then-
wants to go downstairs and sit at the bar.
Yeah, so you go down to the main floor, and there is some breakfast there for you. There's a spout, basically. It looks like it would pour out beer out of it. When you grab your cup, because you're very impulsive, you would just go down there and grab a cup and pour it out. Rice pudding would go into the cup, and then beside it, there's a movie theater butter dispenser that would put gooseberry jam on top.
Okay.
And you can eat that for breakfast if you
I'm
want.
going to go to the bar and find ale.
No, there's no way.
There's no way.
That is unfortunate. Can we have ale?
When you pull the tap, that's what comes out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you put the tab in that.
Okay, so yeah, I obviously...
Instead of
I
just
got my-
looking at me and saying, "Yep, yep, yep,"
Yeah, well, that's why I'm looking for ale. So I go and do that, and then it's not ale that comes out.
it's
this-
rice pudding.
It's rice pudding.
And then you go to the next thing, you pump it like a butter dispenser, and it's gooseberry
Very
jam.
jam. Like a syrup.
Drink it. It's very good. He did it.
Do you have any ale?
No, I don't drink that stuff.
Where's the garbage?
Right over there.
I finish. I take the rice pudding. I pound it all back. I take the ale out of my thing, and I fill my cup with ale.
You're smart. When will your mother be joining us?
Well, that's a little bit of a sore subject.
So, something that we haven't dove back into is that currently the apparition that is Frankfurt is
Right.
green from head to toe,
Glowing.
and he is emanating a light green glow.
Like a
that
glow in
he's-
the dark.
Being that he's astral projection. He is not actually there in body.
Yeah.
Although his form does have physicality to it.
Yeah. I can eat, drink, you can touch me. It's just I'm glowing and I'm not actually there.
Oh, how did you get here?
Well,
Besides like a lightning strike and a giant zombie.
yes, I understand. What I did was, as I was scrying on our good friend Dimblick, like I normally do on these nights.
Oh, that's how you found us.
Yes, I was watching, and I seen that he was maybe in trouble. And after time in my laboratory, I got a little lonely, and I decided to use a scroll that I had to make my way here. And as I was falling,
Oh.
I created something.
Well, by the way, you got here. Where is here?
I don't know.
Okay.
As I was falling,
We're a bit lost.
I've done the liberty, of creating a map for us, so that we can find where we are.
Yes, quite the artist.
I even made it a pop-up. You see? So this is where I came in. We were all sitting at the table at this point. He's put it on the table, and you could tell it was drawn with crayon.
Okay.
Like he was rushing. This is where I came in. This is where I fell down. This is where we are now, and over here, to the west, is a village. I think we should check out the village.
It feels like a good move.
That large nasty might be there. The large nasty that we just fought. That you initiated combat with. Remember when you did that?
Oh, yeah.
There's a cliff down as well in between.
He's a genie, not Genasi.
Was he a genie? I thought it was Genasi. They're all the same to me.
There is a cliff down as well. Might be a good vantage point to look.
Oh, yeah.
I love
You could
cliffs.
use a good vantage point.
Now, I know that puddles, Devlik, can turn into an animal.
Yeah.
Can anybody else do that?
Well,
the
Caitlin
good
can
elf.
turn into a tick if she wants. I mean, she does it all the time.
Or a wolf. Or saber-tooth tiger. She likes
that. You're revealing all our secrets.
Oh.
Now he knows.
She can't do anything.
He's trustworthy.
She's useless.
I don't know.
I'm gonna roll perception
I've
on
known
that.
you. I've known you for like
Insight.
7 days.
Insight.
I've known
sorry.
Frank my whole life.
Okay, and I've known you for 7 days.
Am I
Why did you kill
rolling
our
deception?
You've known him for 7 days. You make friends 7 days, not me.
What's 001?
That would be 11.
Okay.
I have an 18.
Your 0-0 would be a 10.
0 would be a 10.
11. With was I doing deception or performance?
Deception.
Are you trying to deceive him?
Well, I went back on my word, so I rolled a 12 then with my +1. I rolled a 12 to say, no. Actually, the good elf can't do any of that. She's useless.
I had 18, so I would sniff that out immediately. And
You know that he's misleading you.
I understand that I am a weird figure in your guys' new reality, but you're not very much here. You can trust me. I'm good.
That's true. He is pretty good.
I know him for so long.
I know. But Devlik seems awfully innocent. And he seems to trust this wackadoodle.
He's also.
What did you call me?
Oh,
I am
he called you a
not-
wackadoodle.
I am not a wackadoodle. I'm human. I don't know what a wackadoodle is.
You're kind of a wackadoodle.
It's a type of human.
Ah, well, maybe I am a
He
bit
trusts
of a
this. He
wackadoodle.
trusts this human.
Deblic's gonna sit there like confused for a sec. What does a wackadoodle look like? He's gonna start like shape changing to look as much like Frank as possible,
Yes.
just without any color or discernible.
That's a
features.
good that's a good facsimile.
It's
of
a wackadoodle.
A wackadoodle.
It's a
Yeah.
wackadoodle. Two wackadoodles.
Anyways,
Deblic's gonna commit this to memory. This is what a wackadoodle looks like. As he's like working on the points of his hair.
It's like pulling him out. Like,
puddles might also be easily convinced, but
Yeah, well,
I
he
don't.
followed us the moment he found us.
He kept us overnight.
That's true.
Safe.
Listen.
As you guys look over back at Frankfurt, he's like sitting there playing with a bomb. And he's like drawing a little face on it.
Draw my face.
Ah!
Yeah, I saw him play with those last night. I don't know if you want your face
So
on
then
it.
I show you, and it's a very, very generic smiley face. Look, it looks just like him.
Oh, it looks like me! Not you!
No.
That one's me.
Gonna like
That's
round
definitely
out
you.
Deblic's head and just like punch two eyes in and just
He's got it.
No, it looks more like me. It's off.
About that,
shift slightly, so it actually is now crooked.
this house of cards of yours is secure.
Very. Yes.
How about that light that came through the house?
Well, I don't know anything about that. It
Okay.
appears to be gone.
So you guys know last night. Stop playing with the
Slow
set.
as fell.
And people can see you now. It's not
Oh yeah, we're live video.
Oh, I
You might as well just pull it out and eat it.
I'm not being quiet.
You sure you are? You're rolling a one.
So
Roll a dex.
a light appeared last night in the house of cards and exited the house of cards and went into the ground, and I feel like you might know something about this.
We did not see it enter the House of Cards.
I didn't see it enter, I saw it leave.
I don't know anything about it. The first time I've seen it.
Was it female or male shaped?
No, it was a red point of light. It went through this secure house, left this burning hole here, and I put my finger to it.
You
I
can't put
went-
your finger to it because
Oh,
he actually put a card in front of it with tape.
okay. Here, I'll tap that, And
I'm
if you
gonna
go
take your word over.
if you go outside and look, there is an exit hole. Well, actually, what you're going to find is a huge crater that we made with, I'll have to say, his bombs are fantastic. They're a lot of fun.
the bombs.
The bombs. Yeah, they are the bombs. He dropped a couple down this hole, and we blew a huge crater. I think we're 15 feet.
That's correct.
So, like, 2 of me deep. Me with Clovis on my shoulders deep. And
Sounds like a fun
Why are
time to
you on?
mob.
Why are you on the bottom?
He's submissive.
that's a good question. Would you like to be on the bottom? Okay, yeah, okay, with me on top then. Anyways. Okay, is it a Wednesday? We got all the way through the snow. By the way, that snow is about 15 feet, and we got to the bottom. Here, let me just open the door. Here, look.
You try to open the door and it doesn't work.
Oh,
And I put my hand on it and I push it open.
thank you.
I'm very strong, you see.
Yeah, I see that. Anyways, you got big muscles. Open the door and I come outside, and there's a 15-foot crater, and there's a hole.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet deep. It is tapered edges down to the bottom, where at the bottom there's about 5 feet of bare ground, of bare earth. And there is a about a quarter-size hole that goes straight into the ground. And then he's tried to actually dig it up, and it just seems to continue.
So this came out of the House of Cards.
Yes, it did.
It seemed a little bit alarming to me.
You said you didn't see it.
But I didn't see that came in.
What was it doing in here?
I don't know.
So last night, Haas was in the kitchen contemplating. He's seen a red, luminous ball go shooting down the stairs and out the front wall, and then went outside and traced it down to the ground and tried to hunt it down. Could not find it.
I couldn't find an entrance hole. I did find the exit hole. No whole jokes. Anyways, I don't know where this thing came from. It seems to be an inhabitant of your house, I think.
And it went down?
And it went down into the ground, disappeared. That's why we dug the hole.
I create everything that's in my house,
Sure,
and I did not create it.
Isn't it not concerning to you?
I think it should.
What if there's more?
It is concerning, but I don't know what to say about it. So
What
I
if
don't
it
know.
brought more and
Do you
they
see
wreck
it?
your house?
Do you see any more? My house will be fine tomorrow.
Okay.
Would you like me to show you?
No, I believe you. I found it concerning. Kept me up all night.
Well, you must not be very sleepy.
I don't need sleep.
Maybe the villagers know something about this.
Oh, you think it's a phenomenon of the area?
I don't know if I want to see the villagers.
Well, I think what we do is, how hard is this card house to pack up?
Oh, very difficult.
Okay.
Are we outside the house now?
Should we? Pack it up?
Yeah. Well, I'll let
Let's
you
all
guys
leave the
out.
house,
Did you
yeah.
follow me?
Yeah. Well, I was
So-
looking.
Okay.
As we leave the
Cold.
house, he just opens up this box and then 2 miscellaneous items fall down right to the ground.
The chest doesn't work, and Tebbock's just gonna walk over and just pick up his stuff.
Okay, that's just really strange.
Well, it's strange the chest didn't work.
I don't know why they would work.
But what's the
Anything
point of
you-
having a chest if you can't
But-
store anything in it?
You can store it for the night, or for
So-
24
That's
hours.
not convenient.
So anything we bring into the house won't stay with the house.
I imagine everything inside,
Yes.
and it stays.
How about your prisoner?
Oh, but that we'll
If you
take him
had
out
one.
after the day.
Oh, so he would pop out as well.
Yes, he's 24 hours.
Okay. Oh, you got 24 hours.
Correct.
All right. Clovis, could I have my bag back, please?
I hand you the bag of coal. Or bag of coal?
Yeah,
Is that
bag
it?
of colding.
Coal.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
You
Ah.
have a musical instrument on your back.
I do. Just Finnegan is in that bag.
Yes.
I redressed him in his
Yes.
finest attire
Nice.
Why do you
so
redress
that we can, because we're gonna bury him
I know,
when we're
but he dressed
supposed
him.
to. I did.
Wait, are we?
I
I bury him?
Yeah.
I was thinking of carrying with them with us. I want to revive
So
my
where?
buddy. Well, I don't know. He's in the bag of colding. He'll be fine.
Oh.
Okay. I mean,
It's
a little
not a-
it's
it's
a little
not-
disrespectful to the Raven Queen. But that's
It's not.
Mhm.
It's not too macabre to carry around
I
your
just
buddy's corpse.
want. I
is
just
it?
want my buddy to be laid
well,
to
I mean,
rest.
bringing someone back to life after they die, that's kind of rude.
I just want him to be laid to rest, and
No. Well, I would ask him first because we're going to revive him at some time and ask him a few questions.
I would ask the goddess of death if it's okay with me.
Goddess of Death. I don't know her. I've never
I mean-
met her.
It is Raven
Sorry,
Queen,
go on.
right?
maybe it's not. I think we should just let him rest.
Why? This is a change of pace.
He was
You
the.
like that lute, don't you? With the mandolin. You like the mandolin.
Don't
so
you
much.
want your friend back?
Of course, I want my friend back, but I respect him enough that if it was a mercy killing, then
That doesn't mean he
I mean,
wants to stay dead.
I didn't have to do anything with him when I come back.
I don't know how we bring him back. Clovis doesn't understand how.
I had a conversation with the good Hildewolf, and he said he did everything he could.
And I believe him.
But that doesn't. I don't think that means that Finnegan was the
Now, my
champion of Avandra.
My
He
understanding
won
is-
the tournament.
Yes,
Didn't win.
And
my
he-
understanding
didn't
is though, like
Guys of Cold.
how long do we have to wait till we can revive him?
This is not poetic.
Can we revive him in a week?
I don't
Or
know
is it
how long. It
24
depends how
hours?
long. I feel like
Let's-
12 more levels.
How about let's take him with for the time being? I doubt he'll want to be buried in this foreign land anyways.
Well, bury him in-
Fair.
Bring
We need
him
to
home.
bury him in our homeland, where we met him.
In the Colosseum where
That's
he
not-
won.
That's not our homeland.
I think he wants to be
His
revived.
homeland.
Well, he's in my bag of colding. I'll hold on to him.
Okay. I did redress him in his finest attire, so when that does happen,
Did you take
he's
all?
Wait,
ready to
you
be.
take all
I
his
did
stuff?
take some of his stuff. Yeah, I put in the
You didn't
bag
get
of
the gold,
holding
right?
first.
There's no point for dead men to have gold.
I don't recall how much gold there was, but yeah,
But
there
we
was a
took it
little
out as long as
bit. Yeah, there was a little bit of gold there.
dead men can use it.
The
We're not
dwarf,
going to waste it.
the dwarf is always.
I think it was like
concerned about gold.
319 gold. You didn't have very much.
We're not going to waste. That's all that matters. He wouldn't want us to waste his gold.
I'm fine with that. And Clovis, here you're going to learn the little instrument.
I actually know how to play it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually proficient. I'm actually proficient. I'm good
Oh,
at it.
excellent.
In his honor.
No, I learned how to do it when I first met him. I learned how to
You
play.
know
It doesn't
what-
do
You
anything.
know what tunes do anything? No?
I know this little ditty.
So a resurrection spell,
Mhm.
he can be dead for up to a century
Oh,
before you resurrect.
Yeah,
Just so you're
I-
aware. And he would know.
what was it? Was it revive?
Revivify
It's only
is
20
a minute.
That's fine.
Is
Revivify's a minute.
Yeah, so you do it right
Oh.
away.
But resurrection, you have
That must have been what I
100
was thinking.
years.
Okay.
But I have to think of the religious aspect of that, as I believe in all gods are equal, even if they don't agree with them.
This is a new story. A new song.
No, it's not.
All the approved gods.
That tracks.
There are disapproved gods.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm sure we can find somebody else that would do this.
So while all of this has been going on, Clovis finally clues in that his dried loincloth and furs are actually all laying on the ground where the house of the cards collapsed and went back into itself.
He said he got dressed. You weren't here. He did say he got dressed.
Oh, okay.
I was like, lie. He doesn't notice.
Yeah, I
the
remember I was like, I got dressed, I picked up my weapons and everything, and went
Yeah.
went outside. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
he
your
did say
stuff
that.
has been-
I would have been okay with a naked
Oh.
Goliath too, though.
Whoops.
I was disappointed.
Okay. So, all of you guys find
Cream cheese.
yourselves standing outside amidst
dip.
the woods. What are y'all doing?
Well-
Frankfurt, lead the way.
Puddles is gonna
Uh,
like right close up to Frank to try to
We don't
stay
know where to
warm there.
To the west.
I think we need a order of marching, and I think that we have the good druid here and Puddles, who are exceptional at doing reconnaissance.
Well, he has to
This
lead our way.
point,
We don't
like-
know where we're going.
You go to the
Devil-
west. The west. The west. The west.
At this point, Devlik is already like cuddled up to Frankfurt, trying to stay warm as he's like very visibly like kind of not bubbling but like rippling downwards as you can see his arms have like closed into his body a little bit. He's trying to like shrink his form as
Yeah.
he's trying to stay warm.
Why don't you turn into that wolf that you were last time?
I can't see as well as the wolf.
What?
I'll guide you. I'll put you on my rope.
My axe is on.
Your ex.
Immediately.
Yeah, so it is still dark out. It is still
No rope.
winter. It is still cold. All of you guys are
I do.
going through uneven terrain. So it is half movement. You're all traveling quite slowly through this cold, blustery night.
Puddles is
Kalen turns into a wolf, obviously, at this point, or a saber-tooth.
Puddles is gonna like his form is gonna start shrinking as it kind of grows onto the back of Frankfurt as he becomes like a wolf spider that crawls up onto his shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, just basically a hairy spider.
Well, why don't we just send a couple folk to go and do some reconnaissance, and the rest of us can stay warm in the house.
We don't like splitting up.
Okay. Well, then we should find a way to travel better. Oh, I've seen these things before. We should make very long boards of wood. Put them to our feet as we can travel atop the snow.
Sounds fake.
Well, now Haas has been to the north. Do they have snowshoes?
Could like
Goliath has
foot-
been to the north.
Yeah.
That's his homeland.
Mm-hmm.
And I've spent a lot of time in the north.
We cut up 4 chunks of wood.
Yeah.
Smaller chunks of wood, and you put them on the bottom of each foot.
Let's do it.
Keeps you above the thing. Make sure it's a 1.5 feet longer on each side.
That yours are strong. Very, very strong. Maybe the strongest one here.
Definitely the strongest one. Definitely the strongest one here. I will charge you to arm wrestle right now.
Why don't you make us these,
He's absolutely right. I find the nearest tree and I immediately grab my sword and start chopping at it.
Well,
Good boy.
I'm an axe you can use instead if you want.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm using the thing.
Kaylin is keeping watch. I will keep watch as
And
well.
you're obviously not trying to be quiet doing this.
Nope.
Puddles will keep an eye as best
That
I can.
doesn't sound like
Frank's
something-
shoulder.
Something he would do.
Oh, do we
Figured
have...
after that many fights yesterday that he would have learned to be quiet. But
Not Clovis.
yeah,
I'm
Clovis
spying
is
on
a
you
smart
right now,
individual.
He's smart,
Not
but he
dumb.
was enticed by his new friend, the Mad Bomber.
You know how
Friend.
do you make friends?
You know what the problem was?
They
I
don't.
was just going to cut them down, and then he says you're probably the strongest one here. That's what did it.
I have a smell for us.
Well, God, man. What kind of cool things can you do? That's your name, right? God?
Yes, God.
Ah,
To you.
understood.
It's Mong.
Mon God. Very nice.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a very big deal in the religious community.
Oh, what community? So look at the
Community.
shield. Never mind. I know what community.
Red.
Very, very
Sick
noble.
district.
Very noble folk.
And obviously this one, I'm going to put a Paler symbol on my chest.
Wow, you're a multi-class.
Yeah. What God do you believe in?
Well, I
Or-
don't really believe in a god. I don't have one that's really claimed me.
You know, if you're a just person, Bomb would be perfect, you know. You fought for the living. Paler, if you wanted to change, you could go for Vondra, I guess.
So my 50 is still
Those are
just a
my
5.
And I've never followed anybody
What?
that's.
My 50 is still
Well, I've
just
never
a 5.
killed anybody. Yes, I have.
Isn't there one that, like...
I've never fought for anybody.
My
Dead.
perception's 10.
Isn't there like some sort of smart one or something? I don't know. I'm not smart enough. to know
Maybe it is something that I should look into.
that. You should. For now, let me tell you about Bombu.
Mine's 27.
And I'll
Mine's 10
listen
with
very contently
Perfect.
as we trudge along.
I'm a mimic dragon noise.
You hearing
Tell you-
this, Stemblick?
The story of
Take notes.
Bombu fighting Tiamat and the Krakens.
Wow,
I don't know if that happened, but
this is amazing.
Those are some buzzwords I know.
Do I remember the story? Am I familiar enough that I recognize it in bullshit? I guess perception.
No, this is on it. This is me being,
Insight.
I'm not.
Insight?
This is me being real for now. That's real. This is real history. I know the history of Bombu.
6. So I'm like, oh wow.
roll a performance.
Okay. Let's see how good I do.
At this point, Devlin's kind of crawled
That's
up
right,
your
that's-
neck and into your hair. and he's,
13
like,
plus
kind of burrowing in a little
12.
bit.
With
Just good enough.
two black eyes.
Just a little bit of.
Yeah. I'm a little more impressed than I thought I would be.
I'm Bahamut, and I got the sick ass shield, and I'm gonna give it to the strongest of the strong. And oh, who's that sexy dwarf there? Oh, he should find my shield because he's so cool and just, and he's the perfect lyric for me.
Where did you find the shield?
Well, underneath the bed,
Oh, where was this bed?
in someone's tower.
Oh, a
And,
tower.
Yeah, obviously belonged to me.
That sounds. Oh, it's your tower.
No, the shield's mine. The tower belonged to Drow. I can't remember. She was evil.
Oh yes.
I shouldn't say Drow or evil. That's
That's very racist of you.
yeah. Sorry, y'all. Not all Drow are evil.
Why was
Just
she?
the ones I
why
deal
was
with.
she evil?
She tried turning monsters into
So
other
you knock down
monsters
the
and
tree, what
you
do
know,
you do after that?
messing with the
I'm
DNA.
gonna cut
That's
it
rude.
into
I don't like that. Like if I was
Uh,
turning, if I got turned into
4,
a Drow,
12, 16.
How are you making boards?
I understand.
Well, I'm taking branches and I'm going to cut the branches. Is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to chop them into chunks or whatever. So I need 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 chunks.
And making these chunks.
branches.
What are you trying to achieve by making these chunks?
Snowshoes.
Oh, good. I'm going to cut them up. Whether there's 4 or 3, And then with the rope I have, I'm going to tie them together. Then we tie them to people's feet.
Like you're trying to make them wide.
Yeah. Not just one. Because I'm assuming
Okay, let's do
I
a
only...
performance check.
Wrong now.
Wrong. Two
Roll.
tens. Two tens.
2 tens.
Sorry, team. Sorry, team. Is that 10? No, it's 8.
These two.
Yeah. 8. Is that 9?
Yeah.
Oh, 11.
Plus performance.
So these snowshoes, after they get strapped to your feet, these 4 logs, they don't quite accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So although it's very much keeping you on the top of the snow, it is insanely awkward trying to lift these
Too heavy.
half logs.
Wow, these are very nice. You did a very good job.
Sorry,
Good
I
job,
guess I cut the log and I didn't cut the branches. Like I did for the...
Yeah,
when we tried to save Penny again.
Oh, don't worry. You did a very good job. This is exceptional work.
Sorry. But we can do better.
Okay, so you guys are walking
Towards the west.
east.
West. I thought it was west. When we talked, it was west. You said.
Oh, it is west. Yeah.
Yeah, we're walking west.
You guys are walking
West to the top of the cliff.
And then yeah, perception rolls are on. So as you guys travel, are we doing any stealth rolls, or are we trying to be quiet while traveling, or no?
On a spider.
I'm not trying to make noise.
So you're trying to be quiet?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's do a stealth.
I've got my sort of wilderness on, my wilderness attitude on. With hope, that would be 8 plus 3 is 11 plus
Mog, are you trying to be quiet at all?
I'll just follow his lead to it.
15. 15.
With hope?
Yeah.
I'll also just follow their lead.
That's not the leader. Yeah, I'm assuming he's leading.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, so if you're leading the party, Kaylin's out in front scouting. You guys make it to this edge of this tree line, and as this tree line gets sparse, there's about 20 feet that leads up to a cliff's edge. As you guys kind of wander up to the edge of the cliff, you see about a 50-foot drop down where it starts to level out again. Trees start to take back over.
What do we get about 15 feet from the edge? Wait! Everybody wait! We must test and see if it is very fragile. As I pull out a quiet bomb, and I'm gonna throw it towards the edge of the cliff. And I'm gonna see if it blows up, if it collapses the cliff. So as you guys are all kind of prepping to like plug your ears, when this thing detonates, it just goes.
So as this bomb detonates, you see a large puff of snow. It starts to begin to settle, and you do see that it actually took down a good 10 feet into the ground as well, and just took out a big ring of snow from the edge.
So now it's more like 40 feet.
Well,
So
no.
mean, like it slide down 10 feet, and then that's one of the 40.
No, because he would have thrown his bomb still 10 feet from the edge, trying to create an avalanche to see if he can knock the edge off. So it just created a 10-foot crater.
Okay, so it didn't
where
knock the
bomb
edge.
is. No.
It appears to be safe.
You're right, you lead the way.
I pull out from my hair, and I put Devlik and say, "Go and see." As I put him on top of the stone very gently.
Devlik in spider form, gonna try to walk across the snow, hoping that he's light enough to not fall in here.
So yeah, you make it up to the edge.
He's just gonna kind of go to crawl down the side of it and see if he can peer down. It is snow, so the climb might not work properly. Might try to embed his legs, but he might still fall.
As a spider, you wouldn't have any issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, he's gonna go peer off the edge and kind of just take a look downwards. See what he sees.
Yep. Yeah, you just see ground, trees started back up.
What do you see, Puddles?
Spider comes back up. He's making a gesture at you, but it's a spider. So
Yeah, he can't talk.
Oh,
He's a spider.
all right.
I look at him. Good or bad?
comes out of spider form. As he's now standing on the edge out of spider form.
Oh, come.
So, as you guys get to the edge and you start peering over this at the mass expanse, you are seeing a ring of mountains facing you. Leading up to those mountains, you do see a couple different vegetations, jumps of vegetations. You do see some pines. You do see some fir back along the western side there, ringing the mountains. And about halfway between, you do see kind of an open pit almost at one point, and then a little bit further from you, you start to see the actual outlines of what appears to be some sort of town, and just kind of three different pieces of it.
All right. Well, let's look specifically to see if we can see from this vantage point anything that might look like wildlife, creatures, tracks.
Okay, investigation.
When I look around to help my visual, is it mountains all surround us? Like we're in like a valley?
You can't see behind you because trees, but yes, you see mountains as far as you can from this vantage point.
20. Not natural.
Okay, so as you with hope or fear,
With hope.
it's 20.
It's a 10 and a 9
Oh, plus 1.
plus 1.
So yeah, so as you peer out over the wilderness, you're not seeing any sign of life.
Okay.
You're not seeing any movement. It's dark. It's snowing. It's cold.
Oh.
It's
As far as I can see, guys, I don't see any wildlife yet.
Puddles is going to jump from the edge of the cliff as like his cape billowing behind. He's just going to slowly descend at a slow speed.
They were 12s.
Is this the kind of thing we can just slide right off of?
a cliff.
Oh.
If you want to jump down a 40-foot cliff, you can.
40 feet? Perfect. I'm not going to.
Puddles just did.
And Lennon
Puddles
Snow.
did Clovis see him go off?
Yeah, and he slowly descended all the way down.
He turned into a parachute.
Pretty well.
Wait, so Clovis, how far back was Clovis?
As he
Let me hold on.
wouldn't work.
I tried a
As
shotgun
he
bag when I
jumped,
was a
his,
kid and I
chest
jumped off the
started
top bunk.
How far back was Clovis?
Didn't slow me
Sorry.
down.
I tried that too.
I know I was standing
Where
behind
were you
everybody.
standing?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was standing with everybody,
Yeah,
but
but-
how far ahead was Puddles of the group?
You tell me.
Okay, so obviously
you're there.
yeah, so obviously I saw Puddles do this. Clovis goes to run and jump because he thinks he's falling. He jumps off the cliff, immediately turns around, tries to jam his sword into the side of the cliff.
Dex save.
That's my
What are
20
you
still?
looking
Or my 10s? Or
Two tens.
my 20.
210.
So is
I
this
said it was a save, so that's why I said.
Oh yeah. No, it's
Is a save
straight down.
Is a save not a 20?
It's straight down.
I thought the saves were 20s.
Tens.
So you're running 2 10s.
We're always
Everything.
doing 2 10s.
Yeah,
everything.
we
Okay.
don't need two. We don't need 20.
9 plus so 10.
So as you attempt to embed your sword, your momentum was just too quick jumping over it, and you go to dig it, and you just see a slight spark as your sword grabs, and completely miss.
Nice.
Do a dex save on the land.
Nice.
Okay, I'm watching.
Snow or 7 8.
8?
Yeah.
With hope or fear?
Oh.
Is it enough?
Land straight leg. No bending.
ACL's torn.
It did land in snow, though. Right?
More importantly, do I catch Puddles?
So that's 16 divided by 2, so that's 8 bludgeoning, 8 fall damage that you take as you hit the ground. And essentially, when you hit, you are insanely thankful that this is snow, as you land about 3/4 up your body.
Okay.
So 3/4 of your body is buried under snow,
Nice.
and you can't find your sword now.
Oh, no.
Did you
Did
take
Puddles
damage?
see where the sword went?
8.
8.
As Puddles is descending downwards, does he
Were
see
you watching
this
for it?
happen? Well, I mean, he wouldn't have necessarily been keeping an eye for it until all of a sudden Clovis just kind of jumped off.
What? I don't know if you would have seen it because you think of it, if you're slow falling, you're gonna go like this, and he would have went
No, I don't have a glide.
No, Clovis wouldn't have
I'm
done
not
that by
gliding.
what he just said
sorry.
because Clovis went to, and his momentum was too much, so Clovis went out further than he did down.
No, and that's the thing is that you'd have to roll perception roll to see if that's something that you would have seen.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like gliding a little bit.
Yeah, no, not gliding. I'm just slow descending. Is that a 7 or a 1? That's a 7. So I got 15 with fear.
15 with fear.
Yeah.
You seen it falling, but it hit snow and disappeared. You have no idea.
Okay.
And stealth roll for whether or not you landed quiet.
It's a snow.
With Clovis.
You're by yourself at the bottom of a canyon.
I got you.
Not by himself. Puddles
10.
will be there
Yeah.
soon.
10
10 with fear.
with fear.
As you jump and like ting off.
Oh my god. There you guys.
So as you hit,
Mm-hmm.
lost your sword, nipples deep inside snow.
Mhm.
You all of a sudden just hear a big voice that sounds very close to you, just going, "Who are you?"
Alright, so the Clovis responding. He crouches. You better come in snow.
Under snow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna crouch.
This
Sure.
one Puddles has definitely landed.
That's fine. I'm gonna crouch as
And you, shiny one, who are you?
Puddles is just like head's gonna basically just swivel around trying to find the sound of the voice here.
Okay, do a investigation.
I'm gonna watch from the cliff top. I'm like,
Can we hear it? Let's see if we can hear this.
40
Um,
feet drop plus.
Oh, we're
X
looking over. He
amount.
just jumped off the edge. So we're gonna
If you guys were looking over, you guys can do an investigation roll or perception. We can go perception. If you would hear this.
61.
16 with hope.
11 with fear.
18 with fear.
So neither of you would hear it.
Can I see it?
You would hear it. You can see something. So as you're all over to the edge of the cliff and peering down, trying to see what the heck just happened, you just see the first pine start to kind of shuffle a little bit. As it shakes, the snow falls off of his boughs, and as individual logs come out, as the stumps come out of the ground, and this giant alpine tree shakes itself off and looks over at you.
Puddles, like, though, despite his face not having very much detail to it, it's going to be very obvious that his jaw has more or less actually fallen as he is now sitting back in amazement. You're like me! As he's just taken aback.
You don't look like me. So what are you guys doing seeing this ginormous tree?
Do I
starting to walk?
recognize what this is?
A ginormous tree that's walking?
Have I ever seen this before from the north? Is
Do a
this the
roll.
northern thing?
Do a history check.
How far?
I'm not really that scared. I have a fire axe, so if I have to, I just.
How far is a ledge to go
I'm
down?
not asking if you're scared. I'm asking what are you doing seeing this thing?
Oh,
13 with hope.
I'm just waiting because I want to ask him a question. I'm waiting to make sure he doesn't attack me first.
You guys can't even hear what's going on.
How? Because only I can.
No, I'm gonna ask him. I'm just waiting to see if he attacks them.
I know. I'm just saying that you can't hear him.
But if I yell at him,
Your ears aren't good enough to hear.
oh, I'm gonna ask him to do something. But I need to make sure he doesn't attack. You'll see.
How far is it to like a ledge downwards that I could walk down?
You're about 3, maybe more. Like you're a long ways.
I'm jumping.
You bet you are.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Well, okay, I'm jumping too, but like I wanted to know if I recognize this with a 13 with hope.
Mind buttons!
Hey, you might be able to see. You might be able to see the circle that Clovis is in. I'll try and catch
But
it.
as I run to jump, Matt, I grab out a teleport bomb, and I hold it. And as I get closer,
So what are your 3 types of bombs that you have right now?
Quiet.
I've got more than that.
Okay. Well, What bombs do you have?
Right now-
I'm just curious.
Right now, I have oh, right here. Sorry, they're on the next page. Prismatic, teleport, laughing gas, quiet bomb, shrapnel bomb, and incendiary. Okay. So as I'm jumping, I hold on, wait till I hit about 20 feet, and then I throw it.
Okay.
See if it helps me reduce any fall damage.
Fuse goes out as it hits the snow.
It lands on the snow, and the bomb doesn't actually explode. I just teleport to it.
Okay.
Why don't you just throw the bomb first before jumping?
Really lets me go 20 feet.
Okay, well, while you're all jumping for some reason, I'm gonna yell at the thing, at it. Can you help me? Can you help me down, please?
And he's still trying to figure out what's going on over here. So the one thing that's talking to him. And you're jumping, so deck save.
Also, I
To the
have stuff to
land.
say after they're all done their jump here.
You say he's quite tall, right?
He's a full-sized.
So wait, is he like me here? Can I see his thing?
Yeah, we're talking like this.
So like I'm right here.
You'd be close to his peak, yeah. But his actual face is.
I wanna ask him first.
14 with fear.
Okay. So 7 bludgeoning. As you hit the snow, and same thing as Clovis, you just sink yourself right in.
I guess I should.
Looking at the trees right now.
30 feet, Matt, I can teleport. So I wait to drop 10 feet, throw it.
Puddles is just gonna look at me. Wow, I'm not made out of wood. I too was born from nature. We were the collective of a rain puddle.
Well, I do enjoy a good drink from time to time, but most of my water is found beneath ground, not above.
We were the water above that consumed ourselves.
That's interesting.
We fed on the skies above and what it provided.
And what are these mischievous beings that you find yourself with?
As he looks
I am
back.
Hoss.
With snow up to here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big one's Hoss.
I'm Hoss.
I'm in the ground. You can't
He
see me.
doesn't look like a big one. He looks like a head.
Wait, actually, now's the appropriate time. Clovis tries to. I guess I should have clarified this. Am I touching the ground, and that's why I'm only 15 feet? Okay. So I really couldn't have ducked anyways, but okay. That's why you gave me a funny look. Okay, I'm gonna try to just claw my way out. I'm just gonna try.
Yeah, like I imagine that you did the swim down underneath the
Yeah,
snow.
you made a little hole. I was gonna say if I could duck down, then I could jump. I could try and jump up.
Yeah, no, you were tits deep.
But then my feet weren't on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Now I'm gonna just try my way out. I do have 2 shovels, so I'm trying to.
How do you get your shovels out of the bag?
Well, if it matters, we're going like that.
So
Makes sense.
So Frankfurt,
I have one of your shovels. By the
Frank-
Do
way.
you know
is
how to get out of
very
the snow?
exhausted.
Problem?
but he's my Dick, are you okay, my boy?
Puddles is like going through at this point, like already trying to show the party here.
Way too fast for me.
So
Did you hear me?
the big one to us
Still
is
yelling.
Hoss. The one trapped goes by Clovis. This is the magnificent Dr. Frankfurt. And I honestly don't know the tiny one's name, as he just points at him.
And that's
And that's the other nature-based is Kaylin. Puddles knows Kaylin's name.
She's-
Vermont.
Hoss still calls her the good elf.
She hasn't jumped. She didn't say she jumped yet. She's up there.
She was like
She
on
definitely
Hoss.
She doesn't say she jumped.
If Clovis and Hoss jumped, she jumped.
She was sucking my blood as a tick earlier, so
She's a wolf now.
I don't think she's
So
ever turned into a tick.
no, it's just a Mog's world.
It's in
I
Bogland.
was really excited for that.
What name
Someday.
did you adopt?
I am Johnny Thor.
Whoa. Love that name.
Sounds like a rock star.
So like Johnny Blaze.
Now,
Johnny
all
Thor.
of you, with your
Yeah.
noise and expediency, are taking away my feeding time. I shall go and reroute myself, and you all just move on. As he turns around and starts.
Excuse me, sorry. I don't mean to take any more of your time.
As he turns around.
What happens in that village over there?
That village used to be owned by a toy maker. I haven't heard songs nor lights in a while, though, so I'm not entirely certain.
Is he faster than we would be? Like, from my perception, is he faster than we would be over this in this train?
Yeah, long legs.
Could you help us get there? We would appreciate it greatly, and we won't bug your feeding time anymore. Did you like the music?
But if I am to not bug my feeding time, as you say, how would I transport you there?
Well, you would bug it temporarily, but we won't bug you after that. Did you like the music?
Oh, perhaps we could do something for you that would be of
Roll a
service.
persuasion roll.
Did you like the music? Before I do that, I won't ask.
It was fine, yes. It was jolly and fun.
I'm the one who asked.
Yeah, you're trying to persuade me, not you.
No, the music. Do you like music? Is that what you asked?
No, but not
The
music from
music.
you guys. The music from the village.
You know music.
Have you lost your dice?
Wasn't messing with them.
Close is still trying to squeeze his way out of this damn frickin' snowbank.
Persuasion? Okay. 11 with hope.
I may be able to assist you, but all of you must try to be quiet and sneaky. I really don't want any attention from anybody.
I think we all promise. I promise, anyways.
Oh, I'm good with that.
Minutes, you know. Yes.
Clovis is digging his way out. Is there any way you can help me find my sword before we go? I may have dropped it on the way down.
I don't like swords.
I promise I won't take it out while you're carrying me, unless it's to protect you.
They tend to hurt my people.
Can't say I've ever done that,
And by
but
the sticks attached to your feet.
okay, that's fair. I will keep that in mind for the next time.
Does he lower a branch so that
As he looks up at Mog standing up on the ridge,
I prepared the rope for climbing already.
No, you're jumping.
will he be coming with us?
No.
Yes.
I think so. He's very
Oh.
slow. He's very slow. Short legs.
You hear this little squeal.
Do a barrel roll.
As Mr. Thorne walks up to the cliff and just kind of leans forward so the peak of his bow comes up to the top.
I'm turning my axe off. Off flame.
I can't imagine if you didn't. And it just starts slowly lighting as he screams in pain.
So I'm gonna climb on top of his head.
kill.
But I'm gonna use the rope. I'm gonna use the rope to tie myself onto him, and just because it's
So you tie yourself to the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody come with me then, as you all will roll stealth checks.
My sword?
Well, if you're finding your sword, you best hurry up. I'm starting to move.
Okay, well, Clovis is going to try and find a sword.
bottles with the
Investigation.
hand.
That's still the
Investigation with
the
advantage. 3d10s.
3d10s?
So you use the best two.
You weren't here.
It was a for advantage.
3d10s. Just trust me.
That's the advantage. Yeah. 5, 9, 10, so 15. Investigation, right? So 15 with hope.
And you have disadvantage, Mog.
Why?
You're wearing your armor.
I'm not even moving. I'm holding on.
Okay, fine.
No.
Disadvantage. No, that's fine.
Hey,
No.
won't go back. It's all over.
He was just mentally going to give you a -5. 21 with hope.
Oh, it was the same. 8.
I did 15 with hope for my investigation. I haven't rolled my stealth.
Yes, you
Hope or fear, Bog.
look over and you see a sword-sized slot in the snow.
90 minute roll.
So as you
plus.
walk up, you stick your hand and grab it. So are the rest of you coming with me?
I'm
I
coming.
have the little one up top.
I'm up there.
I would be. You're up there, you need to be thrown up there.
Come on in as a bow comes down, grabs you, throws you up into, just chucks you right into the side kind of idea. So it's just kind of a
I
That's
also would like to join him.
Okay, so as you all just get thrown right up into this big pine tree.
Devick's gonna find a nice sized branch and he's just kind of gonna literally meld it into him.
Sorry, did you need a stealth roll for me too?
Yeah.
I only did my investigation.
And horse.
17 plus
Good.
18. With
that would be a
No, don't
9
talk loud.
plus 8 is
No,
17.
don't talk loud and give up your position.
19 with. That would be with hope.
Clovis has to learn how to do this.
I know close.
Sorry, what was that?
19 with
He
hope.
slowly pulls the
Yeah.
melon around while he's looking for that. He puts the melon back.
Okay. So atop Johnny Thorne, this giant pine tree slowly elongates, working its way through the forest.
I'd like to whisper.
Johnny, can you hear me?
Can I hear you?
You clearly can. But what are we supposed to be sneaking off from? What do we not want to draw attention from?
I don't need any attention from any creatures that wander around these woods.
What
I
wanders?
just like to be left to my own.
What wanders in the woods?
Recently, there has been some other animals than the norm. Usually, it's foxes and boar bears and the like, accompanied by the elves. But lately, there's been more malicious creatures.
We came across a few ourselves.
Well, that's good for you. I'm glad that you all survived that encounter. Now, if we could all be quiet for the rest of our journey, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
So as he walks and lumbers through the forest, through the wilderness, gets close to the open pit. And as he gets within 50 feet of the open pit, Mog sitting on the tippy top would see it first. It's actually an open pit coal mine. So you do see some remnants of tools, of mine carts, all of the like. This is as far as I travel with you. The village is just ahead by another 100 feet. And then there is the workshop, another 200 just to the north from there. Be careful of the enchanted forest, which is another 150 feet to the west. And there's a new crack in the ground. I don't know where that's from, but I'd be wary of that too. As he shakes and you all kind of fall out, stumble through the snow. Goodbye now. I am to feed. As he walks back into the forest.
I'm gonna time myself.
Before he goes, I just want to give him a hug.
Tree hugger.
I'm just going to hug his leg.
Dex check.
Naturally.
Let's see if you can catch up to his leg.
Where's fertilizer to give the guy?
Well, that 9 plus 3, which is 12, plus. I have 13.
It'd be acrobatics. You'd have +7 on that, trying to catch up to it. So yeah, you would catch up to his leg, and just as you go to hug the leg, he takes another step. So you actually end up riding his leg, and let go and run away.
Yeah.
Going back
I just want to say thank you. Ah. Okay.
So we're up to the edge of this pit now?
So you're all standing at the edge of an open pit mine, an open pit coal mine.
And on the other side of it's the town.
There's forest and then the town. Yes, is what he told you.
Just watch out for the enchanted forest.
You have an extra reason there.
Thanks.
You pointed out.
Okay, but there was some that was 100 yards ahead of us. What was that?
That was coal mine, was it?
No, the hole. But then he said the village
There's
and
the
then the workshop.
hole. Past that is the village, the workshop. Enchanted forest, he said, beware of.
Okay.
So can we go
There's a
around?
new hole in the ground.
Can we go around the hole?
Okay. Just hold on.
Frankfurt's gonna look at Clovis and be like,
You did a very good job of being quiet.
Very
Oh,
gingerly.
he's got it!
really bad is. No
Just
flat.
gotta handle it the right way.
Let me show you to do a real one.
Huh?
Let me show you to do a real one.
Oh. Close goes.
Disadvantage on the next check. No matter what it is.
It's alright, you didn't want to get the clap from Mog anyways.
I did.
Okay.
Hey, I probably did at some point. Everyone has.
Well, Hoss has shared over with him.
Okay. Currently, this is the mine. That's the open mining pit where you guys are.
Yeah.
There's a village.
Yeah.
Just to the west of you. There's a road. This is all forest. This is the enchanted forest. And then this is the workshop.
What is that growing out of this end of the workshop?
This is a big giant crack.
What's in the workshop though? Or that is the workshop.
This is the workshop. This is a fence perimeter.
Looking at middle finger.
And then these lines are
Lasers.
lines at the moment.
Buried stuff inside the workshop.
Alright, well, let's start.
Can we go around the hole,
Here.
or do we have to go through the hole, like through the mine?
It's an open pit.
We'll just go around it.
You can go
So
around. You
if
can walk.
you guys would, do you know how the new how mines work nowadays? It's not a hole that you dig.
Yeah, it's just a big
You just strip mine, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to,
Yeah.
would it be easier to go around or through? That was all I was looking at.
We should go around.
I feel
Looking
like
at
we
the
should go
mine,
around.
does it look like snow nearby has been disturbed in a while? Is there like
Battle
hills
plan, aren't
sitting
you?
out? Is everything pretty?
I'm very
covered?
strategic in my
Like,
thinking.
How active does this
Tell.
look?
Very smart.
It looks like for the most part, I guess, doing perception or investigation. Are you looking hard or just checking?
At a glance, not really like shifting through very tightly.
Some perception.
14 hope.
Okay, so as you look, you do see that it's obviously not visited daily, but there are some relatively fresh, broken snow throughout.
Okay, so it's not abandoned though.
Any coal on top?
No coal found on top. There's some piles inside some old carts down at the bottom of the shaft.
How far is the bottom? Can I see the
Yeah, it's only, you're probably 6 layers deep, so 50, 60 feet.
The trail that like leads
And
from the
then
mine.
Spirals all the way down to the bottom.
The trail leading from the mine. How many like? Does it look like there's just a ton of prints along the
No.
whole thing? Is it fairly like?
No, it's fairly sparse at this point.
Okay.
So there are some leading down into there, yes.
Okay. Looking at those tracks, like how big are they? Like if I get closer, obviously. How big are they? Like
The fresh tracks are quite small.
okay.
You do see some, I guess, do a nature check.
Good choices.
You know, it would be much more efficient if they let me run the mine and I could just blow it up.
No, it's not blowing up.
I agree.
You've
Um,
seen this.
So as you look at these tracks, trying to suss out what's going on here, you do see some relatively new tracks heading down into the mining pit. And just as you look up, you actually see the outline of a patrol just walking within the forest edge as you guys are standing here on the edge of the pit.
Paul's really going to point it out to the party.
Nice.
Alright, well, I'm going to take a knee and look.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my rope climber to go hook onto that piece of coal I can see. I want some coal.
So as you guys take a knee, you're all being quiet at this moment.
We're just keeping with the quiet. Yeah.
Self roll.
Why me?
Well, all of you guys should,
I was gonna say, why closer?
because I'm wondering if you're going to be quiet or
This is a
let these
wisdom
people
roll.
potentially pass, or
What is this 0 for? Is that a 10?
it's a 10.
Nice.
13.
So are you with hope or fear, Jay?
Well, my 9 is the hope, and the 0 is the
Oh.
fear. So that means
I see
fear.
what you're doing. Yeah.
So I've got 19 plus 2 is 21, but with fear.
Fear.
15.
It was so I disadvantage was 2 5s,
Yeah.
and then my disadvantage was 9.
Okay, so you got 9 and a 5.
9 and 5.
12. 12
Why do
with
you have
hope.
disadvantage?
At armor.
12 with hope. You're at disadvantage.
Why?
Exhaustion.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Exhausted. Not
So
me,
then
I'm
I
in
need
sleep.
to roll my lowest.
you gotta
Roll
you can
another
do
one.
that.
I'm healthy, so
Roll,
Oh,
reroll your
alright.
highest.
Or reroll your
4.
highest. Yeah.
So replace your 10 with a 4.
So a 9,
guys.
13 plus 2 is 15.
Puts his hand out for a
With
moment.
fear.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Sorry,
And were you hope or fear?
Well, now,
Mine's-
oh, yeah.
Mine
And
would
his
be
hand just gonna kind of like meld your whole thing, and then
Fear,
it's gonna,
disadvantage.
he's just gonna retract, and as he does, there's like
Which one's bigger?
10 little like.
Well, after I rolled
gloves
his,
on your hand,
That one's
but
gone.
as his hand
right?
retracts
So it's
away,
okay,
the
yeah, so
goo
use
starts
his.
forming.
But you were at
Hopefully
disadvantage, so that would have been a fear
And
dice.
so
Okay,
it's
yes.
covered, so you can
So
recognize
then
it as
your
berries.
fear and your 20 is a fear. Your percentile is a fear dice. You're saying?
my 9 is a hope die.
Oh, good berry.
So that was a 5 and a 9.
A 9 and a 4.
So now he has-
Plus 2.
And that's your hope dice.
He has
Yeah,
hope.
this
now.
is.
And then 12 with hope.
13 with fear.
Okay. So both of you are with fear.
I'm fearing nothing.
So
Can I have a chunk of blow for anything? It's very important.
so as you guys where's that fucking one go?
I stole it. I was rolling.
I would be surprised.
Catch.
So as you guys are all crouched there, quiet as Puddles points this out, both of you guys, your knees and your feet being two, you being two heavy fuckers, the edge of the mine, the snow actually crumbles a little bit and you guys fall into the shaft, so you fall down 10 feet onto the first rung. Let's do a deck save.
10 feet. I got this.
Do you catch yourself or do you roll and hit the next one?
I have the rope of climbing and say, hook on to something.
At the bottom on the coal.
But I pulled it up by now.
That's a bonus action.
To pull it up?
You pulled it up 60 feet in the time that it took for him to point out somebody?
17.
Yeah.
17 with hope. Okay, so you managed to stick the landing on the first shelf.
This is where's my dexterity?
Good. Why?
15 with fear.
With fear. So you stick the landing, but it's by a hair. Like you land and you're actually looking over the edge onto the next 10-foot drop.
As my coal slowly comes back, as I told you. I still.
Coal slowly coming back.
Yes. I heard it by the toy shop.
And the other three of you plus Kaylin are still up on the ridge.
Okay.
Quiet. Patrol passes. You remain unseen.
Did we ever at any point have enough view to see what they were or who they were?
Or how many?
You never rolled for it. You never asked for it. So no.
Oh, I was just letting the narrative unveil.
Too focused on like
No.
these two falling.
Yeah, you would have been too busy
Alright.
doing what you were doing, trying to pay attention and try to be quiet to stand up and look.
So Clovis whispers to Mug to keep going down.
Yes.
Alright. Clovis keeps starting
I'll
to
look
walk down.
for another tunnel that leads.
I'm gonna just follow the path downwards.
Okay, so the two of you start to travel
Where's it going?
down the spiral to the base of the mine.
Where was it going?
Apparently they're splitting up the party.
You have perception.
I thought you
Both
didn't
you
like
guys.
that.
We don't.
I'm gonna carry myself because I was
9,
preparing myself for this.
Totally teleport mode.
13, 14, 15 with fear.
15 up here.
Perception?
Yeah.
17 with fear.
So as both you begin to walk down through this mine, and not through the mine, walk along the shelves within this open mine, you guys get down another 2 shelves. There's about 3 left to go. And all of a sudden you see a light flicker, and you see the shadow of what appears to be some sort of axe or sword or something like that on the wall from the shadow.
So it is down?
Yeah, down further into one of the walls.
Do you see that?
There's just there's just a couple foot wide crack, but there's some shadows coming out of it that look fairly menacing.
Clovis whispers to Mog. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see.
That looks like my next weapon.
Did you lose your weapon?
No.
Okay. Maybe, but these were like elves.
I want it.
Weak little elves. The
I
little
want
tiny elves.
it. Clovis wants it.
We should tell him to come down then.
Who?
Everyone else we were with.
Should we tell him?
You need to cry, Ali?
Clovis tries to be quiet. Guys, come down.
Roll perception.
They do?
No, these other guys.
I like how you added that because I was getting about to just be like, guys, come down here.
You hear him.
14 with fear.
11 with hope.
That's what it is. Like,
11 with hope?
Yeah.
You would have heard something. No reason for alarm.
But I don't know what I heard.
No.
Okay.
No. It sounded
Typical.
unthreatening.
Yeah.
14 with fear.
14 with fear. So yeah, you would have heard them, just barely. But when you were watching them, you would have actually have seen the glimpse of the shadow weapon.
So, Danger, we must post haste.
As Devlik is gonna try to lower himself down on one of the 10-foot roads.
Devlik?
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say, no, I'm not.
Frankfurt is.
Devlik's gonna go
Sorry.
over to it,
New
look down.
character
How
getting
far
used
down
to.
are you guys?
He said we
They're
fell
about
one and
30
then we
feet.
went two, so yeah, 30.
Okay, and how far is it to the bottom?
About another 2-3 rows.
Close.
Devlik jumps and again, just as he's like slowly descending, his stomach like morphs backwards into a
So you
parachute.
come down and land on the first 10 foot,
And then he does it again,
and then again.
and then again,
And
and he's
then
just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
If it's only 10 feet, I mean, I'm already about 7. I mean, it's not much of a...
You can hop down.
Yeah, I'm just going to hop
There's
down.
nothing stopping you from
Yeah.
hopping down.
Let's just
Yeah, Frankfurt's gonna do the same thing, but just very carefully because he's not very tall.
Yeah, I'm not going to be noisy
Yeah.
doing it. I'm
Yeah.
going to just sort of like let myself down. It's snow, right? So...
Yeah, like it's mine, so the snow is a little more beaten on along
Right.
the circular path on the outside, but
Because of the footprints.
At 6 foot, it's a 4-foot drop, so
no, it's not a big deal.
you want me to roll something for it?
Very doable. No.
Okay.
No. So what are you all doing?
I'm going to catch up to these two.
Oh, you want to all together yet?
After Devlik's at the bottom, you can take a look around and see what he sees.
Okay, so you're just getting to where they are.
Devlik's going all the way for the bottom.
You're going all the way to the bottom.
All the
He
way
said
to
it's
the
like 6 rungs, hey?
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna go for that.
Oh my gosh.
we're just watching go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where the light was coming through, so as you're jumping down, you actually get down to the 5th out of 6th, and you see straight across from you a 1.5 foot wide crack within the wall, and there is a light within. Do a perception roll.
We see our little puddles jumping? We see
So Puddles just went right past
Just making
us.
sure we saw
You
him.
went right past you guys.
Just making sure we saw him.
Clovis, what did you see?
16 with hope.
Okay, so as you look across,
My next weapon.
you see a fire almost flicker
I like
within
weapons.
this crevice, and you hear a couple very young, soft voices.
Okay, Devlik will stop them there, like assuming he hasn't jumped that 5th to 6th yet. He'll stop there on the 5th and like, kind of turn his head a little bit as a big
All these guys are still
cartoonish
20
ear.
feet above you.
Yeah, as a big cartoonish ear kind of shapes on the side of his head as he's trying to listen towards the voices.
Yeah. You just hear some younglings chit-chatting, basically. Just talking about how cold it is and how hungry they are.
He's looking to kill them.
Who?
Kids. He loved killing kids.
You weren't awake when that happened. Oh,
he
no,
said
you
they're
weren't
like
there.
20 feet up, eh?
10 feet off the ground, off the base.
Oh, just 10 feet off of me there?
They're level with you.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Can you whisper to us 20 feet away?
I just said, you said they were...
Oh, these guys?
Yeah,
these
these
guys are
guys.
20 feet above
The
you.
other
Yeah,
guys.
no, that's what I was
Yeah,
asking.
sorry.
Like, like 20 feet up there?
I thought you
Okay.
meant the kids.
Okay, so on that, Puddles is gonna like kind of jump, grab the rail above him, and then he's just going to blink 15 feet up.
Right.
Yeah, and as he kind of just blinks upwards and lands beside you guys. I hear young ones below.
Okay, but
Children?
there's a sword thingy. I'm going to grab it.
That's what the children have the sword.
Hold on,
It's
Clovis.
the same place.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's go get it.
I've had trouble with children before. Maybe we should
I'll deal with it this time.
approach with caution.
I think I'm the perfect person to do it. Kids love me.
I haven't seen them. Sound young.
I think we should trust. I think we should trust him to do it.
I can do it.
You good with this, Lois?
When you say this, these kids are 150 feet away from me right now.
Sorry, I thought the sword that was on the wall
No,
was
they'd
like,
be like 30, and then inside the
Because
wall.
in favor and I have this little
Just a shadow of
be
it.
close enough.
oh, I see.
Oh, you are not allowed to have kids.
Okay. So we're going then?
Another
Yeah, you go. You go.
Okay.
We'll be shortly behind you.
Okay. How far are they?
I want to start like jumping down. Like
I say Puddles, you should sit on my shoulder while we do this.
Oh, just kind of like wraps around you, full size, just holding onto your back.
Perfect. I'm a belt. You're my belt.
Yeah. It's like a half belt, and the arms like come out like a scarf, but
Ours
very
were-
visibly a body on the back.
As we get to the bottom. How far to the bottom? Or how far away are we?
You're 28 feet, walk around the outside edge. You're there.
And that's where they are? It's 20 feet, sorry?
Yeah, you're seeing a
Perfect.
crack that's illuminated by a
I'm gonna
lantern or
pull them.
whatever.
I'm gonna pull the mandolin down. Puddles is around my thing, and I'm gonna just play a very gentle tune on the mandolin.
God, that's so great.
A very gentle one. Very gentle. Very gentle. Not
Performance?
The lantern immediately gets snuffed out.
I'm gonna continue to play. Warriors, come out to play. No. I'm gonna say, don't be scared. Don't be scared. I just came out of the. I just got lost. I can see you that you're there. Come on out, please.
Nothing.
I'm friendly. I have snacks for you if you want some snacks. If you guys hungry or thirsty,
Do a persuasion roll. With disadvantage.
17 slash 18.
It's on disadvantage.
No,
And
you roll
the-
just one more dice. For
Oh,
disadvantage,
just
you
one more
roll
dice, sorry?
One more, yeah.
Okay, my
One
bad.
more fear dice.
You replace the highest one with that dice, if it's lower.
Okay, so 14, 15. Persuasion? Yeah, 15.
With fear roll.
No, they tie. Technically, my fear one was a 0, and then it was a 7. Now they're both 7s.
Okay, so then so it would be with the disadvantage would be the fear.
Fear?
Yeah.
So,
So 15 with fear. So as you're trying to convey this message to whoever, whatever, was inside that crevice, out of the blue, do a dex save.
8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. With fear.
A stone hits you right in the almost clavicle area.
Mm-hmm.
You take 1 bludgeoning as this little rock falls to the ground.
Okay, so can I make an argument? He takes nothing, I take one because I'm on his back.
He was. He
I'm
explained
literally,
that he was
like,
holding him
holding on
around
like
the
a scarf.
shoulders like a scarf.
Yeah, if you would have been covering the clavicle, then
Yeah, so it would have hit me before it hit him, but I wouldn't have had a chance to roll. It would have been based off him.
So yeah, you take 1 bludgeoning. Then.
Yeah, he literally explained. I'm wrapped around his neck like a scarf. As
Okay, Clovis is just. I just want to chuckle and laugh. I love games. I'll play catch. And I just say, throw
You
another
two
one.
notice when
Throw
you see
another
the
one.
Keep an
stone.
eye for where the stone.
Yeah, I say throw another one, and I put my
Frankfurt-
hand up to try.
Frankfurt gets like very like.
Okay.
Puddles is
I
just
know,
going to
he
keep
pulls
an
out a
eye for
bomb,
where
and he's, like,
the
holding it.
stone comes from.
Persuasion?
Laughing gas.
That's it.
You're okay.
He wouldn't have seen the other one unless it was thrown straight at him. So.
Not a net, but 20 with home.
So at this point, you just see a little figure come out, just kind of poke their head out, and still shadowed. It looks like a very young elf, but not the typical wood elves or high elves that you're accustomed to. This one's short. Like this one looks more like a halfling or a gnome type height than an elf height. So it's closer to that 2-3 feet mark.
Is he somewhat cartoonish in appearance?
Sticks his head out, kind of looks over, and why are you out there? Hide, man, hide.
Where do we hide? Show me where to hide then.
As he
I don't know what
turns
I'm
around
hiding
and
for.
Runs back into the.
And okay, so then I follow him. Yeah. We're gonna follow him into
You
the
go
crevice.
into the hole?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him into the crevice.
Probably
And you guys are always
Yeah.
Don't worry, Clovis.
But
I got
before I
your
say,
back.
guys, I was like, sorry, I do have a couple friends. Like,
He's gone. You're not talking to anybody. You're talking to a hole right now.
perfect. In that case, yeah, I'm standing in the hole waiting for them to come up.
All right, we'll rush down.
I
Yeah,
figured since
go.
he was so small, the Clovis with his 8-foot height.
You have to prime yourself in going sideways, but
Oh, I
As-
got you.
you
As
can make it in.
Deb looks like sliming you up a little bit to help you sneak through.
and as we're all like walking to the thing, I stop and me. Should I gas them out? And I turn around. I turn the bomb, and it's just the words "LOL" on the bomb. Should I gas them out?
Just hold on
If
to your
it's one of
horses
the
here.
rock, maybe. Those rocks are
He likes to
So
play
I'm
catch.
gonna ready my action that if another rock does come out, I'm gonna throw a laughing gas bomb. If a rock comes out.
I'm gonna make my way through this crevice or whatever.
Who has dark vision?
I do.
Me.
I doth not.
My axe is
Oh,
on
good.
now.
Puzzles on me. Because Clovis can't see shit.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
Are you gonna ride him like Ratatouille?
You don't have dark vision.
Part of like
No,
Puddles'
you're a
head
human.
is like pressed against your back right now.
Yeah.
And,
I don't
like,
think that would give you.
it forms like over
It does
your
not
ears,
glass.
but he basically gives you a pair of like goo glasses,
True vision.
but
Yeah.
without like any frames. Just so that way Paulos can see for.
So as the three of you walking in there, I guess you're leading Clovis, holding onto his ears and just kind of steering him.
He's actually he has my
I've
glasses
literally-
right now.
Yeah, I've literally like my goo has shaped around his ears and then continue forward and then round his eyes as though glasses, just without anything.
So
in
you're
this
just
actual
you're
frames.
just steering his head.
That's legitimately it. is
Yeah.
I've just basically got hands on side of head, just turning
Okay.
in directions.
So
And they
as
pull him
as
back
you're
and-
walking through this crack in the wall, essentially, it's not even a cave or a hole, but it's a 1.5 to 2 foot wide crack. So Clovis is wandering sideways, hostage,
Yeah.
similar idea.
Well, his plate.
Mog's plate, trying to keep it quiet, would be shuffling along sideways. You would be fine. Kalen would be fine as well.
Well, I can't hear shit. I can't see anything. So
No.
I'm holding on to whoever's in front of me from behind, and I'm just like,
Yeah, but as far
Only
as
my
walking
left hand.
through, you're safe. You're good.
and if I hear a stone,
So walking forward, you would start to see after
Getting close in the
30
mouth.
seconds of walking through, you finally duck around a corner and guiding the whole team around. You get around this corner and you actually see 4 little ones packed in there. They have a light or a lantern, but it's on super low, just to kind of give more of any vision rather than no vision at all. And yeah, so you see 4 2 to 3 foot tall elves parked inside a circle, just trying to stay warm around this lantern. So the one elf that was found at the door looks up at you guys. Where'd you guys come from? Why are you here?
We fell in a hole.
I'm gonna let my little buddy explain it better for you. So I'm just gonna scoot out of the way and off to the left, and
First of all, we were in an arena, then we fell in a hole. You know the arena, right?
No, I don't know of any
I'm
arena.
testing. Who do you worship?
I don't
Bono
worship
is correct.
anybody.
Anyway. Okay, anyways. We fell through a hole from our world. We landed here, which looks a little bit different. Looks a little bit similar to ours, but a little bit different. It's all cold here. We'd like to leave, and we fell down your coal hole. Your coal, if you would. No, that doesn't make sense.
Coal.
Coal. We fell into your coal, and now we're here because we don't know where to go. We're trying to escape this winter prison. Well, we're stuck.
Well, this was a fantastic place, and if you guys would have came to visit, you know, a couple weeks earlier, I'm sure you would have really enjoyed this. But we've almost lost everything here.
Did the water genie take it from you?
this sounds like a
A
child.
water
know
genie.
about water genie.
Oh, that's not a water genie.
This sounds like a child.
What happened to you, little boys? By the way, no more throwing rocks. That is not very nice.
Well, I didn't know what you
Did your mother
were.
and papa not tell you not to throw rocks?
We've been contending with zombies and skeletons for the last 3 weeks.
Zombies and
Do they talk to
skeletons?
you? Do they talk to you like this man did?
There are some that speak, yes.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Be careful of those. They're not very nice. And then I'm gonna go. Whoa.
At this time, Devil's gonna like come off of Clovis there,
Where are we?
and as he does, he's gonna like specifically all of a sudden go down. He's messing with your snowshoes, trying to take them off you.
Where are we?
He's gonna like bundle them all together, and then just like snap his fingers as a fire just creates on top of them, creating a little campfire for warmth.
I didn't know you could do that.
We're in the Wintermist village.
It's a Ventimus.
Oh, is that kind of like Bonus? That's what we celebrate back in where we're from.
Would that ring a bell?
Wintermist? Yeah.
It's like Christmas.
But Christmas is named after Christ, so it should be called Bonus.
That tastes like you
Right,
know
winter.
winter.
Yeah, they do.
God
Some
names
only
winter.
If they come up this way, they just bounce
But
over this
in
little
our
rock.
world, in real life, it's Christmas with Christ.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense.
Okay,
Bonus is
enough.
Bahamut.
While we're talking,
Bahamut
I
must.
just want to investigate these four. Like, what are these four elves wearing? What are they wearing?
At this point, they're fairly tattered. Like they've been hanging out in these coal pits for a while. So although you do see a speckling of red and greens and what used to be shiny sparkles and stuff like that, it's all been dulled out. These four are not doing.
Do they look hungry?
Oh, they're starving.
I'm gonna pull up some rations and I'm gonna hand them around.
You boys look.
Thank you so much.
So now, tell me, what goes on in your village?
Who do you work for? Well, normally we just create all the presents and build, and it's a wonderful place to live and work, and it's been fantastic. But not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, the ground just started shaking and it tore itself apart. Then the next day, death. That's what.
Red and green.
Yeah, a
making
horde of
presents.
undead just swept
Holy
through.
shit.
So, who
A
is your
horde of undead. A horde of undead swept through, and what they didn't already kill, they turned.
Oh
who
my.
is your leader?
Saint Nick.
Ah,
And where is he in all this?
I don't know. We lost track of him.
where was he last seen?
I don't know. Everybody's dead.
Ah.
Everybody is dead or turned.
How many of you are out here?
There was hundreds.
No. Like since the crack, how many of you escaped? How many of you are
Me
hiding
and
out
the 3 others that I'm aware of.
Okay. You guys stay safe. We are going to be the greatest adventurers of all time. Is there a secret passage to your village anywhere in here?
No, there
Should
is
we go
not.
back out and up?
You said it, some of the undead spoke to you. What, like, spoke in general. How common was that among them?
I haven't known. Seems like some of the leaders. Seems like some of the leaders are able to.
Do you know roughly how many, or was it just...
I've seen hundreds and hundreds of undead. I do not try to stick around long enough to figure out what.
What was they saying? Could you understand it?
They were speaking common, correct?
What were they saying?
Some of them were discussing patrols. Some of them were discussing where people to go. Yeah, it was all just orders.
Organized undead.
Yes, they had a motive. To ruin Christmas. I mean, Wintermas.
Probably to,
When,
kill a living.
when everything cracked, did
Undead
they
love.
crawl out from said crack?
Yeah, they said they
Not
did.
that I've seen, no.
That's actually surprising.
They just appeared at the door, like, typical day, and suddenly
Okay.
they were there?
So, before we leave, should we go investigate this crack? And then investigate the...
I think we gotta try and round up their survivors. We must help the people.
Okay, but the crack is on the way. So, like, let's go to the crack, and then we'll go to the workshop. Because it was the crack and then the workshop.
No.
The crack and then the workshop.
Village,
Crack's
crack.
another side.
Village, crack, workshop.
So we gotta go village, crack, workshop. But I think we go village, workshop.
Workshop crack.
Yeah.
Because we need to. Yeah.
You're right, we should split up.
No. Let's
I'll take
stick.
the crack.
Let's stick together, big guy. I think we
I'll
need
take
to.
the crack.
Let's take the crack.
Alright, fine, let's go then.
I too like the crack.
Clovis starts to make his way towards the crevice. Scooch his way out.
You stay here. You stay safe. The secret passcode that you know it is one of us is Monton Peter.
Clovis has already forgotten that.
Okay.
It'll be in that voice only.
Sounds good.
Do you guys have any like, mounts? It's a lot of snow. Do you have any mounts in your reindeer? Anything you could take?
Well, I
What was
was.
the transportation?
I was actually the reindeer keeper.
Were they all like normal looking reindeer? Was any with any like kind of mutation or abnormality? Like, road nose?
You're
No,
coming
I-
with us.
I managed to release 2 into the enchanted forest,
Oh.
so
They're dead.
they should be safe.
Why? I thought the enchanted forest was bad.
The enchanted forest isn't necessarily bad. It's just there's creatures in there.
What kind
Oh.
of creatures?
It's bad
It's
if you're a
the enchanted
muggle.
forest. Be all kinds of things.
We had a
I'm
huge
muggle.
walking pine tree that told us to stay out of the enchanted forest.
Well,
Or at least
No,
told
you
us to
should
be aware of
weird-
it.
Yeah, be wary of it.
Johnny Solon, what's his name?
okay.
Do you know him?
No,
Ah,
I'm an elf. I'm not a tree.
okay.
So by this time, Clovis is standing
I seem
outside the cavern.
stupid.
Oh, you've left already?
Yeah, I started walking and scooching my way through, hoping that everybody would just
Do you
follow
have
me
any
because I'm a
kind of
natural born
secret
leader.
passage we can get into that workshop?
You already said
there?
no.
We've been working at. Well, not you, because you're the reindeer man.
No. The workshop's pretty straightforward. There's nothing
The
much
fence.
to it. There is a fence, but most of the undead did destroy big patches of it.
Perfect. Okay, I can do a pretty good impression of an undead person. I can probably sneak right in there.
Yeah, potentially, you can try.
Roll for it.
I'm not here yet. The undead aren't here yet.
It's just one of those more.
Well, how
You
about
can
this?
try.
Once, if I'm not going with you, but if you do succeed,
Can I have a present?
I can call the reindeer back.
Why don't you call them back now?
Because they'll die to the zombies. We don't want you to die.
Just thought we needed to ride.
Humans, I tell you.
And how are 2 reindeer going to assist all of you without a sleigh?
A sleigh. Sleigh queen.
You're a chocolate tree.
No, Joey said no.
Kill another relative.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Okay, we'll go kill these zombies for you.
Oh, looking around the cavern. Was there anything of interest in the cavern?
There's nothing.
What about that sword? The axe?
Wasn't a sword.
That was not your next
It was
weapon.
just a shadow.
Clovis is outside stretching.
Okay. We'll start leaving too then.
Yep.
Some toe touches.
Let's do it.
Come on, Bomberman, let's go.
Okay.
Huddle will just morph out the crack and go join Clovis.
Let's head up to the village.
Okay.
So let's do some stealth rolls.
Wisdom.
And then who's leading?
Me, Clovis, obviously.
Okay.
17, 18 with hope.
8 with fear.
Bodes well that 2 of us said fear.
8 with
I
fear.
need this one too.
Well,
17 with hope.
Yeah,
Me
same
too.
thing.
It's like
3 plus 4 plus 1.
I'm not quiet. 8 with fear.
And then perception roll.
why me? Oh,
Because
I'm
you're
first.
leading.
I was thinking, why? I swear, I'm not you.
But he thought he was getting picked on.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perception? 13 with fear.
13 with fear. So, walking up on the main village, the trees start to get sparse. Where once you imagine was a beautiful village, well kept, colorful, the works, you're seeing the remnants of colored glass with faint magical lights that don't even have the power anymore to continue flickering and illuminating the realm. So where you see that there was strings of these that should have been almost creating a joyous environment, now all you see is the odd little flicker coming through still. A lot of the houses themselves at this point have big swaths of walls and rooms pulled right out of them. All the buildings within the town itself are at this point dilapidated. They've been through legitimately hell and back.
Puddles is gonna keep an eye to the side here. He's He's going to be watching for any of those patrols. The one that he saw earlier, did it have like a flame or a torch or anything with it?
No.
It was just a pack of assumably people walking?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what he's going to be on the lookout for. Assumably just groups of people, possibly wandering edges of forest or just out from the sides or behind us.
How much space would be at the bottom of that hole? The mine.
Like at the base?
Yeah.
20 feet.
Okay. No. I was gonna say I could maybe set up my house of cards to give these kids a safe place to stay, because could open the door for them and we could let kids in or survivors in if we felt like that.
If you want to, you can put it at the bottom of the mine back, but there's only 4 right now.
They're safe right now.
So at the village, what are y'all doing?
Well, he just said pretty much everything's dilapidated, right?
Yeah.
I think we should kind of quickly sweep the buildings and see if we can't find their
All
base.
the buildings, or maybe just walk down the main street.
Well,
and
how
just
many
see if
buildings
there's
are there?
lights. Lots of
Quite a
village.
few.
Yeah.
There was hundreds of people that lived here.
I say we slowly walk through and just see if we maybe find like a little bit of
I
light.
think we'll keep the alleys and sides.
Yeah, I
between
think we
buildings.
keep the alleys and sides because one, they're not going to hide in the main buildings, main street if they're hiding. I want to try and find.
Also,
some
I
of
don't
these
want to
kids.
walk down the middle of the street with zombies around.
I agree with that too. So I think we kind of take a little side step way.
Okay.
That's where I would like to do. I don't know what you guys want to do.
Which side do you want to go to, left or right? Me and
I
Puddles
don't
will go
care.
to the other side if you guys stick together.
Well, I don't think they're planning on being on the main drag, period.
No, I know, but you're off to the side. So I'm assuming there's a main street and then there's some to the right, some to the left. So if 3 of us go down this side and 2 of us go on that side, we cover both sides at the same time?
No, I think we should
I
stick
do not
together.
like
I
splitting.
don't like splitting here.
Oh, see, and I want to split because I
On our way back, let's go one way, and then on the way back, we'll go the opposite.
Great, fantastic. So we all go left. Hey,
Sure.
okay, Puddles, you come with me. I climb on top of the roof.
Okay.
So I can get up a little bit higher. Let's see,
do
with Puddles.
athletics check.
7, 8, 9, plus 7. So 16.
Yeah.
Hope.
Okay, so you make it on top. Or did you go with them or no?
Puddles will just blink up.
Yes, you went with them?
And as we're going, I would like to I'd like to do some investigation, see if I can't find any signs of hiding or anything like that. Ooh, look at that roll. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Please line, that's a 6.
So as you're looking around for light, for snow being displaced, the whole 9 yards, you don't see any signs of life.
Okay.
But you do definitely see some undead. You see some zombie drag marks in the ground. Some footprints that are almost 5 feet long as well. Like there's some big nasty footprints in the snow and around you. Yeah, and then you also do see almost a full worn path that's about 10 feet wide, where you see some remnants of actually bones that don't look like they were. They look like they fell off. And what are you guys doing on the roofs?
We're going to do something very similar, but no, I'm assuming there's chimneys and stuff like that. I want to see if maybe there's some sort of like steam, or not steam, I guess it'd be smoke or
Okay, investigation
something
roll.
coming out of those. And then realistically, I kind of assume there'd be any light, but then this way up here, I should be able to keep on what's going on the main drag, I would think, because I'm elevated enough that maybe I can see if something's on the main drag.
While he's looking for that, Puddles is going to be keeping an eye a little further, a little bit beyond the town, so towards the workshop, towards the crack, just as basically a little bit more on the horizon, seeing if there's any packs of anything making their way towards us, still looking for any signs of any possible patrols, and also looking a little higher than that at almost like the air around us, see if there's any possible flying creatures.
I rolled double 7s with a 2 with perception, so 16.
So you checking out the rooftops, lighting, chimneys, all that kind of fun stuff. You don't see anything that shows sign of life whatsoever.
Fair enough.
You and Puddles, though, you guys do from that vantage point see some roving patrols. What was your perception roll on that?
14 with hook.
Okay, is that perception or investigation? Sorry.
Perception.
You do see some roving patrols, some smaller ones where it's 2s and 3s. You do see some patrols that are much larger, and then looking northward towards the workshop itself, you almost see what looks like almost a shady pool that seems to be moving, and it's big.
Okay.
We're talking probably 50 by 75 feet, and it's just
Bottles, is that your brother? I hope not. These groups are these roving patrols. They're obviously they're noticeably undead.
you
They're
can't
not-
see
You can't see. You just see.
too far away.
You just fair enough.
You see movement.
Okay, sounds good. So, are we moving to the end of the town then? Is that what we're doing?
Well, you're with Puddle, so what are you doing?
We gotta relay the message down.
Yeah, I guess. There's no point in relaying it at this point, though. Should we not make our way further as they make their way further?
Are you gonna jump from rooftop to rooftop?
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I guess if for the sake of trying to be stealthy, not that I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I very well could.
Mhm.
I can while staying quiet.
Yeah.
I can keep going. I can keep an eye out.
Yeah, as long as if you're good with that, I'll gingerly let myself down off of the rooftop closest to them, if that's possible, and Puddles is going to stay up top. So then I'm going to relay that we see there's a bunch of groups of roving patrols, and there's a giant puddle-looking thing, hard to say, but it's massive over by the workshop.
Was it
Puddles
moving?
thinks he might be related to it. He's unsure though at this point.
Can you try jumping it, swimming it?
Well, considering we're all still together, no.
Okay.
I haven't done that. Jay.
Maybe you just went ahead. I don't know.
No. I could.
Was there any patrols coming our way?
Not that I noticed. No.
Was there
They were all just
patrols
making
cutting
their
off
circles
our?
Not that I noticed. No, they're all just making their circles. So I mean, in theory, yeah, they're all going to cut us off at one point.
Okay.
Some of them are really big groups. Other ones are groups of 2 and 3.
And our way to the workshop right now.
Where are you guys having this conversation?
Well,
Between the
In back
buildings.
alley.
I would think the back alleys.
Obviously,
Yeah.
it's back alley.
Yeah.
Right now, how far are we? Like I said, I'm sorry, we're at the start of the town, or at the end of the town, middle of the town. Did you guys
I
decide
think we
that?
just entered the town, eh?
Okay.
Well, you guys would have.
Been a little bit.
We made our way down to
Yeah,
it.
you guys
Yeah,
would have
and-
made your way down
yeah.
looking. You did all your investigation rolls.
Fair enough. So in that case, I'm with you, and then I say we get to the end. And Puddles is just making sure at the top that he's not gonna. We don't run into anything else.
Yeah, Puddles is going to continuously just blink at the edge of every building to the next building.
So that if we don't see anything,
So this giant or lake.
let's talk to Puddles when he gets back.
See if he gets back.
His conversations with Puddles always
Are we back?
admit.
Okay.
I'm continuing along.
Yeah. Well, where we meet at the end of the
I'd like to
town.
Just continuing along, and at the peak of every building, just take another survey of the land. And
So you get to the end and you jump down.
Where's this puddle? Where's this giant puddle?
just pointing off in the direction towards the workshop.
Is it coming towards us?
Doesn't appear to be moving. Just right
Yeah, we just
Just Ripley.
Possibly a mating dance. I'm not 100%. Haven't seen another of my kind.
Were you turned on by it?
She's got me shuddering.
Don't know what to make of
Whip your
that.
slime out. Whip your slime out for it. Are you a boy?
I'm a
Do you have a
puddle.
gender?
No.
Dear boy.
You be you.
We are a collective
Bottle
of
approves.
many things.
Humble approves. Paler not so much. Better watch out.
Okay, so as you guys get to the end of the town, what's next?
I say we go for the town.
For the workshop?
Workshop.
We're in.
Is now between the town and the workshop. How far is it? Sorry,
You're 200 feet, 300 feet.
about 2 or 3
You gotta
feet.
be-
Are we crossing a bridge? Is it like a? Is it trees? Is it just a wide open field?
just a
Like
workshop.
where?
Wide open field.
Okay.
Wide open field. As you're looking north, you see the road that heads off towards the workshop. You see kind of a perimeter fence in the night sky. You see the outline of a perimeter fence almost that you're staring at. And then a fairly tall building with peaks coming off of it.
Now, this path that goes to the workshop, is there like raised outside from like piled up snow that was like shoveled up so we could kind of crawl our way? Or is it just a flat open sea for miles?
There wouldn't be much. It would all get packed fairly similarly. So as far as being an ice road, you'd have 2 feet of height differential between the snow itself and the road.
You know, we could send a squirrel to investigate. Something like that.
Zombies eat squirrels. Have you ever seen a zombie squirrel before?
Is that very
I am
fast?
assuming they exist.
Is that faster than the zombies?
Yeah.
You never know, you can get caught by one sneaking.
We're all going to get caught sneaking. I mean, it would just be nice to have some survey of the land close up.
Okay, I actually have a really great idea.
Okay.
So these, how tall would you guys say these things are? How these zombies to walk around?
Probably elf size.
Elf size? Who's the closest to that?
Oh, but what are some of the size of the footprints that we've seen now?
Yeah. So I think this is what we do.
Finnegan's would be the closest, but
No.
here.
Now, Mad Bomber, you were looking at the prints and stuff. Like you were looking at the remnants. What did you see?
I did not see much. I see bones.
Footprints?
I'm going to
Yes.
reach into the bag of
Very
holding and
big
I'm going to
footprint.
pass a disguise kit to the Mad Bomber and start trying to make him look like a zombie.
Do you know how to use a disguise?
You can be proficient in it to add a
I'm
bonus,
just
but
curious if you were.
no, I don't. You can just paint yourself, use small objects and things like that is what it is. I'm not proficient in it,
Okay, that's
which means I won't add any bonuses to it. But I hand him a disguise kit to make him look like a zombie.
Okay, so am I decorating myself or am I?
No, I'm going to do it for you.
Okay, then you're rolling.
I'll
got
guide
it.
you.
Just hands him the kid.
This is an advantage thing, I think. She's gonna be guided.
Advantage?
No, you get a D4.
You don't have
A D4.
advantage.
Okay. Well, he said advantage. I was like, what?
No, advantage.
Bondra.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
using
So
advantage
good?
guidance.
So this is 2d10s.
Yeah.
Plus your charisma.
And a
Oh,
D4.
so and a D4?
Isn't he guiding you?
Oh,
He's guiding.
He's guiding
you. Okay. Then yeah, if he's guiding you, you get a d4.
How does a 16, 17, 18, 19, 20?
Where's your modifier coming from?
My modifiers are +1.
In what?
Charisma?
Oh,
But I rolled a 6, and a 10, and a 3.
I look like a zombie, motherfuckers. Do I look good? Do I look good? Ah!
You did such a great impression
You
of
need
those
to run
kids.
straight
You
to that
had to
tunnel.
be. Now you just wander around.
You've got me convinced.
And what I say
I'm
you
just gonna start walking with,
So as long as you can perform it, you look like a zombie.
and me and Puddles are gonna go. It is my little squale.
You're carried strong.
That's a 10,
Mm-hmm.
and that's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
18,
And you're performed.
I guess
19.
With Oper here.
That is with Hope.
man, we are lighting up this act.
So what are you doing? Are you just walking north up the road?
I'm walking straight towards it, but I kind of, as I like left out, so that good of a roll, I kind of looked at where like these patrols as I seen them, and I try to copy the same kind of pace and movement.
No, you would look and seem like a zombie.
And halfway through, I stop and I start doing Thriller.
Dude.
Now you don't seem like a zombie.
Okay, no, I don't do that anymore.
Oh, never mind. Take that back.
He doesn't know what to
Because
do.
everyone was planning with Deblik going to this, he'll form into a spider and just once again kind of try to burrow into
Okay.
Frank's hair as much as he can to try to stay hidden.
Are you actually using beast shape for these?
So this is the
Nice.
second time I've done it, so this is the last one I have.
So as far as walking north up the road, what are the rest of you doing? Are we just
I think we agreed to stay back, and they were going to go recon.
Okay. So you make it 200 feet up the road. Roll a perception roll.
Okay,
You can, yeah.
hold on. Look at that. 12.
13.
Here,
Hope.
Okay. To 200 feet, you start to see the black mass that nobody told you about.
He said there's a puddle.
He said that there was a puddle.
That's something.
So as you approach, you see this black mass that was slightly mentioned to you. And you realize that it's made up of what seems to be a very large group, like almost a horde of skeletons that are just kind of all bumping around and moving in unison. So you're 50 feet away at this point. What are you doing?
I'm hurrying up a little bit.
Walking towards them?
They're right between you and the workshop.
They're between you and the workshop. I'm gonna waddle backwards.
I'm gonna turn my ass around, okay? And I get my back there. I'm like, this is not a puddle. This is thousands of skeletons.
Thousands.
Bad news. Yeah, not good.
Would you say they're like all separate skeletons, or do you say it's like one combination of like a giant monster?
It looks like a bunch of skeletons. To
Okay,
me.
well,
Are they blocking our access to the workshop?
Well, I am worried that they are going to see us and charge us and kill us and eat us.
I don't
They're
know if they're
skeletons,
gonna...
not zombies.
how big was the puddle?
Approximately 50 feet by 75 feet.
Is that okay? Good math though.
You
It
were saying,
seems
is
like
that
a lot.
precise? Is that approximate?
I don't know. He just did it quick. He just top his head.
Seems like probably a lot of skeletons.
Was there anywhere to hide up there?
What is the square footage of
Was there anywhere to
skeletons?
hide to get closer?
I did not look.
Good recon.
But it is a straight path with 2 foot.
So we just walk up?
I don't think that's
Perhaps we should find out where this crack is.
I think we should
Reconnaissance.
maybe.
Oh.
I think we should maybe try and go around.
Now we want to go to the crack.
Well, I feel like the crack is no. We're going to the workshop.
I think we go around. I think we go around the outside of the village and try to go in through the back.
Deadwood, do perception.
I have my food back. Something for me. That was weird.
21.
So at this point, you would have seen that you guys standing on the edge of town started to garner some interest.
Okay. From
You're using your night vision, so you're not necessarily picking out specifics.
Yeah.
But a few of the patrols seem to have picked up some speed, and you kind of start looking over your shoulder both ways, and you do see some actually kind of wandering towards you.
we're gonna crawl to, assuming they're coming like. So Frank's here facing into town, kind of thing. Assuming one's coming from this side, Devlick's just kind of gonna walk down the side and start like poking him in the side with like his little spider leg and like playing around his ear canal, trying to annoy him. So he kind of like
Yeah, so I'll do that. And I guess I'll roll perception. I assume. Doubles. 10. 11.
As you turn, I'd give you advantage on that.
Ooh, 14, 15.
Just from him helping you.
With fear.
Okay, so as you look over, you see 4 individuals walking towards you guys.
Oh no, this is not good. There are 4 coming. Is that right?
Are they dead?
Does it look dead?
Why don't we
I don't
just
know.
back up, guys?
Oh.
Night vision.
Devlick's
I can't
gonna
see
go to the
shit.
Side of his head and look that way. You said there's a couple that I saw. Or is the other one coming from the other direction? Or
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go to that side of his head and start like poking and playing around.
And
with
now
them.
I know what Deblick's trying to do, so I just turn my head and look, and I would see them, I assume.
Yep, you would see something moving towards you.
We are in danger.
All right, well, let's back out of here, guys.
Where are we going to go?
whoa,
Why would you just kill them as zombies?
I say we play him a tune.
Hold on. Just a moment. If there's 2 coming from a few from this side and a few from that side, how many more are there coming? And what's going to attract this sea of skeletons? I think we need to be a rescue party and back out.
Can zombies even run?
Do you want to test that theory?
I do.
I think we need to continue being stealthy as we have been. He's a zombie anyways. They don't know much better about him. I think we should just back out of this spot. I think we need to do more reconnaissance before we start swinging swords or playing guitars.
We should back up. And is there a tall building that's got like a tower almost inside of the city?
Like a cathedral almost.
Man,
Would have been, but that tower would have been tall.
Is there any building that we feel like we can maybe get some?
You guys can run into any of the buildings and see what you can do.
Let's run into the nearest building and no, let's run a couple buildings in, so that we can, like, if we run into a back alley, kind of zigzag a little bit and find one that seems
We had
the most
puddles.
secure.
We had puddles doing this already. Why don't we just have them do it again? Well, let's just back into the build.
There's only
yeah,
4 of
Tom.
them. There's 5, 6 of us.
That's
Yeah.
not the point.
No, there's 4 from one side.
Easy.
There's
We're
another
dead.
group coming from the other side that we didn't get a number of.
And how many more that we didn't see? And a sea of skeletons.
So we fight them all. I have a plan.
I think we should fight them all, but I
I'm
want to
a
do it on
war
my
cleric,
terms.
not a runaway cleric.
I think
I-
I know how to. I think I know how to distract that horde away from us so we can get by. But we have to take care of these things in front of us.
I like it.
I want to fight on our terms. I don't want to fight on their terms.
Okay.
They know their
So you want to set a
grounds.
trap for them?
I want to do some reconnaissance to
Okay,
find
so
out
let's
what
do
we're
that.
doing.
Do a history check.
Nine plus 6 with hope is 15. History.
So the one thing that you would have noticed from when you guys first fought the zombies and
60.
you were standing back watching Clovis go at it with these things, when you guys first landed, is that these zombies, because of the cold, move extremely slow. Like 10 feet per 6
Yeah.
seconds. Like,
Well, I'm not afraid of the zombies, and I'm not worried about running the zombies. What I don't want to do is pick a fight in an area that we're not in control of.
Why? Okay, so if they are moving that slow, why don't we just sprint to the does the
Oh, come on.
does the workshop seem pretty intact still, or is it pretty destroyed?
yeah, no, the workshop's intact.
Let's run there.
But we have to get through the
We
sea
have
of
to get through the
skeletons.
sea of zombies.
Run around it.
I think we can fuck them all up. I think we should fuck them all up. I just want to do it on our terms.
Yeah.
I don't want to just go off half-cocked.
I think we take out the group of 4 that's coming, but we can do it in a way that traps them. So if they're still, did we dictate on how far away they were? That group of 4.
Yeah, why don't we go into the buildings and let them come
Right.
to
Let them
us?
come to us, so we can distract them. Or better yet, we have rope and snow. Put the rope under the snow, and then they walk.
I have a rope of
they fall, and we
entanglement.
just-
I have a rope of entanglement. We could lay it across and let
You
them
could-
step over it.
100%, and then they can fall, but it just depends how far away they are. If they are however far away, did we
How
dictate
far
that?
away?
Okay, is that what you guys were doing?
We're trying to figure out how far away they are.
They were a long ways away. Puddle with
Oh,
night
okay,
vision could
then-
just see them starting to move.
We got lots of time. Let's run to the tower. Let's run to the. Let's run
Workshop.
around. Let's run around the sea of skeletons. Hope that we don't. They're not fast. And
Well,
let's
they're not
let's get the door
fast,
because
but-
if they're going in the door, they're all funneling in the same door. If the door.
In the workshop, you mean, right?
Yeah, if the door's unlocked.
If we can get into this, yeah, okay.
Okay,
We can just climb after.
sure. Can we see? Is there? If we go off the path, is it deep snow to the left and right?
You can see about 2-foot ridges from the road.
Is that what you want to do? You want to try and run around and hope that we don't get caught in something?
I think that this is the best course of action.
I don't know why.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know why that's the best course of action.
Well, there's nothing in the there's nothing in the village for us.
No, you're right.
The zombies move slow.
Yeah.
Clover's
This-
getting agitated.
The Sea of Skeletons is...
Yeah.
Okay,
Questionable.
you saw them.
Yes.
They limber?
Did they look limber?
No, they look like, again, they were just all standing there oscillating and bumping into each other.
I explained that.
Okay, were they all moving together as one?
They seem to be in sync almost.
Let's go. I'm not afraid. I'm a cleric. So I'm
Let's do it.
not afraid of the dead.
Run.
Run? I run directly at the zombies.
No, around.
No,
around.
he said run. I run directly at the zombies,
Oh
and I'm
my
agitated.
God.
So the zombies or the skeletons?
Oh, the 4 skeletons.
Oh, I thought
No,
Four
no.
skeletons,
Oh, okay,
zombies.
so the 4 zombies.
No, we're talking about the swarm.
Whichever one of the 4 that were making the.
Okay, I'm
trolls
trying
coming,
to figure
or
out
zombies?
if you're hitting the 4 or if you're hitting the...
Sea of skeletons.
No, the 4.
The skeletons are in a sea of.
Okay, so you run up to the 4 zombies, you hoof it through the snow, long stepping as Clovis does.
Yeah.
So far.
You run up to these zombies.
Mhm.
There's 4 of them there. What are you doing?
I'm going to try and run through them.
How close did you
Just
let
to
them
knock
get?
them over?
Mhm.
How
Okay.
close did you let them get before you ran
do an
through?
athletics check.
9 plus 6
So what are you guys
plus
doing?
7.
Well, he's running up.
How
there.
far? How
9
close
plus
did?
6 plus 7, so
Yeah.
15, 22.
Yeah.
So yes, you bull into 2 of them, knock 2 of them over, run past them. What are the rest of you guys doing?
What?
Follow how far he's
How close did they get before he ran?
He just started running. The second he said that he started running.
So they're
you guys were
100
all
feet
standing-
out?
Yeah, sure.
So I just watched for
Started
100
running.
feet as he ran.
Well, that's what I'm asking. What are you doing?
I guess I would
If you
follow.
were just standing
You
there
would.
watching, then you were just standing there
no,
watching.
no,
What
I
are you
would
doing?
follow.
Man, let's go. And I'm going to charge too.
So you ran after him as well. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna stay a few feet behind him, but I'll swing. I'll take a swing.
Okay, so you're
what's
swinging
his
up for
fire?
zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit.
6 plus 4. That's with fear and to hit. Oh yeah, jeez. Plus 8,
There's 2 on the round.
so 18.
Yep, hits. Damage.
All right, 2d6 plus my cold, and I don't get my fusion if I'm not raging.
Correct.
9, 10, 11 plus 5, not 10, right? 11, so 16.
So as you strike the first zombie, you basically cleave right from his pelvis up. So you take his leg and half of his corpse.
Yeah,
He's still dangling, trying to reach for your leg.
I can take a second swing.
Go.
So another exact same freaking roll.
Hits. So
Um,
damage.
and 11, 12, 13, 18.
On the same one?
Yeah.
Okay, killed him.
Okay.
So there's 3 left.
As I get
One of
to-
them saw, 2 of them are still on the ground.
as I get to about 30 feet out, I pull out my crossbow. I load up an explosive tip. And I'm going to blast at the one standing up.
Okay.
Does
So you're the one making the most noise.
does a 9 hit?
I'm not even going with that. I'm way behind them.
Well, you're
I'm
trying to think little dwarf legs and arm.
14 fire damage
Okay, to the one that's standing.
directly to his head. Well, it doesn't actually explode. It just it kind of
doesn't actually
explodes. It doesn't give AOE though.
So as this, and sorry, was that hope or fear that you hit with?
That would have been. I think it was fear. I think it was fear.
So as this bomb strikes him in the head, you can see the fuse go psss, as you just see a chunk of skull fall out with the arrow still
I can
attached.
picture that.
Okay.
Okay, you're still running up there, or are you there?
Well, I'm 60 feet. I can shoot.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna scream out as I'm gonna Sacred Flame. Oh, that's a wisdom saving throw. Dexterity is 15 saving throw on whichever one's standing up.
19.
Okay. I just scream and nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
No, I continue being a spider. I'm standing on top of the dog.
I'm there. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna take a swing at the one standing up.
Okay.
6, 10 plus 8, 18.
Okay, fear hope.
Hope.
Okay.
That's these 2. 6 plus 5, 4, 7, 12 damage on the first swing.
Okay, so you killed that one.
Then I'm
So
going
the
to
other 2 are on the
yeah,
ground.
one of them is standing down or whatever. I'm just going to try and drive my. Well, same thing.
So
Oh,
you're just gonna-
yeah, I'm going to swing at that thing and see if I can fuck him up. 18
Okay, that's
plus 8. 6, 7, 8, 13 damage on the second swing.
okay. So as you sit there and cleave the first one in half, that half of the skull kind of fell out from Frankfurt there. You spin your sword around, stab the other one right through the chest. Frankfurt, what you do?
Same thing. Load it up to the other one. That's there's no more standing up, right?
They're both on the ground now.
Is there enough space as an area wise that I could Is there 15 feet that I wouldn't hit those guys?
It'd be close.
Hit me.
It'd be close.
I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna prime a quiet bomb.
Okay.
And I
It's
will.
already been.
Yeah,
I guess
so much-
it hasn't been. Hasn't
At
been
disadvantage,
noisy.
by the way. So, yeah.
When you say explosive tip, I'm like,
Yep, they're laying down your range, so you're disadvantaged.
With throwing it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a ranged weapon.
Okay. So 17, and then disadvantage. Oh, that's 10. So that doesn't. 17.
With Poker Fear.
That was with fear.
Okay.
And then so plus 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. And were you just going for the one that Clovis just skewered? Or the other one?
That would have been. Well, I did it in a range because it's an actual bomb, so I'm trying to hit both of them.
Okay. So then, yes, then that one would have caught some shrapnel from the quiet bomb and finished. Last one is sitting around that half health, so it's not looking great.
Do a dex
Half
save.
his
They have a
body
dex
is-
save. They have a dex save. The 15.
7 plus whatever dex is, so no.
Okay.
Minus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, they're laying down.
Yeah, that's right.
So the one that's still alive reaches up and with the 12 plus 3 is 15. Does 15 hit Clovis?
no, actually, hold on. It might not if I roll my. What is it? What's my?
2d10s.
Is it no these?
No, for his braces.
My
For his shield.
my shield. Is it 2d10?
It's 2d10s. Yes.
Is that what
Oh,
it
is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's d20. Holy cow! It doesn't. It still doesn't do anything. 5, 6, 7. No,
No, that gets you plus 7.
was it 7? 7 to 10 was 1.
7 to 14 or something like that.
Was 1, and then 14 to 20. Yeah, you're right. So I get 1. Yeah. Ah! No dice doesn't hit me. Finally. That's.
You write that shit down somewhere.
It is. It's on my thing. I just didn't see it. I didn't see my shield there. I'm trying to find it.
I'm saying write it down on your sheet.
It's on my sheet. We did that. I just hadn't pulled it up. Oh yeah. I remember the shield.
Just write it there somewhere. Okay, so as you're sitting there, this zombie just kind of reaches out for your foot, and as it reaches out, you just kind of hop out of the way. Hoss, last one laying on the ground. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'll stick my sword in it.
Stick it.
Poke it.
Poke it with
It's
a stick.
3 plus a 3, but plus 8, so that's 6. That's 14 to
Yep,
hit.
hits.
Oh, that's double dice. Does that make any difference?
That you critted?
3, yeah.
So you critted.
Oh, cool. Critted all over his face.
So
All right.
auto hits.
It double your damage.
Double my damage. Double it or roll twice as many.
Just double your
Okay. 10, 13 plus 5 times 2.
So how do you want to do this? Last one on the
You
ground.
don't just so you know you don't times 2 your modifier. You just the dice,
Yeah.
not the plus.
Oh,
For future reference.
okay, right. You're right. Swing it around.
Okay.
Right through where the neck and the head meet.
Just
So that its
separate
head just rolls off into the snow.
Surprisingly, you guys were probably actually pretty quiet during all of that.
Yeah, we were because I nailed it.
Except the bomb went off.
Nope, it didn't go up.
Your explosive bolt?
My bolt. He said didn't.
The bolts don't
Oh,
go off.
okay, that's not supposed to.
They do explode.
Yeah, but because it was feared.
Yeah, you made it not explode. Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
okay, I got it. Yeah.
We should the front into the now that we're out to the side, let's do a straight line behind these guys and let's run into
We're not
the factory.
running through the skeleton, so
Yeah, we're gonna run around to
You
the
guys are going
to
to
the
try to run around the skeleton horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And try to get to the
Factory.
factory.
Mm-hmm.
Workshop.
we won't run directly at the front door, we'll run to the side where like the fence is broken and try to sneak in through the side.
Okay. Let's roll stealth check.
Do you want me to?
No spider.
You're still attached to me, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still up in your head.
But it came along for the ride.
10, but with hope.
15 with hope.
8 with fear.
Oh, it's not bad.
16 with hope.
So as all of you guys hoof it across the field as a group stealth roll, we managed to work together, whether it was Haas picking up Mog the occasional time as he starts to hear the armored chain rather than letting those plates bounce off each other. Just kind of lifts them up, carries them for a minute, sets them back down on the run.
I'd do that.
You guys make it up to the fence line. Use your awesome powers of investigation to find a section, about a 20-foot section of fence that's been pushed over. You cross that. Seems like the skeleton horde didn't really take notice of you, or at least they're moving so slow that it's kind of irrelevant. Coming up to the workshop itself. Coming up to the workshop itself, the lighting, there seems to be no internal lighting with it at all. The front door is a 10-foot wide single door, quite tall, about 20 feet tall.
That's big for little elves. How do they open it themselves?
There might be a little elf door, you'd have to look.
Or there might be a mechanism.
That's true. I think push the little guy, trying to push up the big door. I feel like 6 of them work together to open the door.
You could try. So yeah, what do y'all do?
We're off on the way in.
Okay, open the door then.
Clovis puts his hand on the door, but then goes, "Is there something off about this door? I want to see if it's trapped."
Okay, do an investigation check.
Speak friend. Try speaking friend.
13.
Elvish.
What is it? Just 13? It's just my 20?
It's 2 10s plus your investigation.
Oh, investigation, sorry. I never do this. Yeah, 13.
Plus 0. Yeah. Door seems fairly safe from your limited knowledge of trap checking.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. You think juggling would help in this scenario?
Is the door good?
It might.
Is the door good?
Yeah, it seems fine.
Open it.
Alright, Clovis pushes on the right side of the door and just tries to push open.
Right side. Oh, yes, yes. I thought you were showing.
As the door opens up for you.
Excellent.
Let's go inside.
After you.
You're first. You said it's not trapped.
That's fair, yeah.
No light inside, period.
So now the blind Clovis is in there.
Blind Clovis is in.
Smog.
No. I like it dark. Yeah, I'll try my axe on.
Okay, so you guys are illuminating your weapons and whatnot, walking into here.
Yeah,
Clovis.
Brand axe.
Oh,
That's around the hilt.
I know what I should do.
Uh-oh.
Rage!
Clovis has this like thought cross his mind. He gets hit
A
inside
light
the head
bulb.
with a little piece of string, and the spider just kind of zips over.
I also can't see, but thank you.
He's up front.
Ooh.
We don't see that. Jason,
Not yet.
You're not allowed to say ooh.
So what's
I
the
can
marching
say
order?
ooh. Horses.
Yeah,
Horses.
Clovis is first.
Hoss will go in as well.
Clovis right now.
You are, yeah.
Well,
Do you have a normal size Hoss yet?
I have the light as well.
There is a time.
Well, I walked in first.
Okay.
'cause
You're in
Mad
Let's
Bummer-
use him for now.
Okay.
Bad ball,
Go
we're
to the
going
washroom, and what
Right.
time is that?
right into the middle.
There you go. You guys can discuss it for a moment. I'll be back.
Well, obviously we split up.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree.
We don't know where these freaking things lead us. So
No, we don't.
We immediately just see a path left, path right. I'm stuck with whatever
I have an
Clovis is
idea.
going for here.
I have an idea.
We split up.
I think you guys are gonna like
actually, no. You would be the one leading. He knows that you're leading. It's whatever way you pull him.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you can't see.
Well, you can see a little.
Oh, unless you lit up
Going
your
with
axe.
it,
though.
or
Very
against it?
little.
it. Oh, close. If it's
The
puddles,
most I can do is I'm literally just a spider in your hair, so I'm
Yeah.
pulling like little
No.
strands of your hair at best.
I'm bald.
Even better, so I have
You're
no
scooching
way-
from
His
side to
ear.
side. It's
His
like
ear.
yeah, Clovis always goes with it when it's
You're
puddles.
onto the back of his neck, and you have
No,
you have
even
two
better.
little webs that are wrapped around his ear, and you're like,
That's
Oh,
what I was
yeah,
about to
totally.
say. Is like Debit goes around either ear a few different times and pulls a couple strands, drops them on the top, does the other ear, and then he's just holding both strands. And
Fair.
so,
Perfect.
oh,
Yeah.
and there's also another one that comes down and like connects, just wraps your nose
Perfect.
a few times, just that way I have a stop for you too.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, so I guess Puddles is on me, guiding me wherever we are. I'm just gonna reach in. I'm just
bad
gonna
about
put
this.
my hand into a bag, and we're gonna follow. We're gonna walk.
What bag?
you know what?
Okay, so Puddles, Devlik, then who?
Sword in
Hoss.
one hand,
Awesome.
hand in a bag in the other.
Bomber, Mog, Kaled.
Hoss, Bomber, Mog.
Don't forget, Devlin is on Host, or on Clovis still.
Yeah. Okay. 10:20.
Left. Oh, there we go. Puddles makes the decision. Left.
Do we want to call it for the night?
I don't.
Or do we want
And
to
he
begin
hasn't put
this?
his dice away yet, which means he's doing good tonight.
I will be leaving at 10:30 though.
Okay,
Yeah, 10
then there's
minutes.
no point in going.
Okay.
What? 10:45. Do 10:45. Come on.
But there is no 10:45 because we'll start a fight and it'll go
No,
to like
no, we
11,
won't start a
11:30.
fight.
Stop. You just stop before the fight.
We'll stop before the fight.
Okay. That's what you guys want to do.
Let's keep on.
You guys
Okay.
going left?
So
Maybe
as you walk into this opening,
I tell Kaled to close the door.
as the big door opens, you all walk in, get situated. We got blind sight helping over here.
That's way better than I was going to do.
I'd like to get Kaled to help.
His camera wasn't following. It was stuck.
There we go.
I always think you're waving at somebody.
Okay, so yeah, so as you guys line up to enter this building, you get all situated, you get your marching order, start walking in, get into the main foyer area. You're seeing tapestries and beautiful red carpets enveloping the floor. You're seeing remnants of almost multicolored paper that's very highly decorated and intricately designed. Seeing remnants of food and just what seems to be a jolly atmosphere to work in. When you first walk in, you look left and right, and there's hallways going both ways, hitting the end of the building, and then tracking it. Which way are you
We
guys
chose
going?
left.
We chose left.
You guys chose left.
I did.
No, Puddles chose left.
I know
Me
you guys chose left.
and Puddles chose left. So whether or not Mog does something different,
Oh, I'm following.
I'm following Mog. Or no, Mog's following.
I'm not
I'm following
Maybe I
Hoss.
want to go to the right side.
I'm following Hoss.
I don't know. There's two hallways. Maybe I'll take Kaelin with me.
Are you going to?
would Kalen just
Now's the
randomly
time
follow?
to
Yeah, I'll go to
decide.
the right side.
So
All
are you
right,
telling
so-
anybody that you're going right? or
Yes,
you-
I'm going to tell everyone I'm going to
See
go
you.
to the right side.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm assuming like, I don't need to check this
It's
out.
still all dark.
It's still very dark in there, yeah.
Okay, so Puddle, you can't see anything, or I can't see anything.
You
So am I
can't.
just gonna
I'm-
keep walking
Yeah,
straight?
so far there's no reason for me to stop yet. I'm
Was it just like a
letting you
hallway
go.
the whole way?
Yeah.
No,
So there's a hallway. There was some paintings that you walk past. Yeah, you look out one and using your dark sight, your dark vision, you do see a fairly jolly large individual standing there. Yeah, it's basically exactly the way it is. It's a winter.
Does it look valuable? It's a painting look valuable.
There doesn't appear to be any valuable
Dang it, okay.
specifically, no.
Picture John.
Sentimental value.
Okay. Let's say that's what a gold ornation, you know.
So just continuing forward on left side there.
Okay. And you guys are being quiet through here, or what are you doing?
We are still trying to be quiet, Jim.
Okay.
Best we possibly can.
So as you creep up to the corner, what are you doing now that you're actually at the corner of the wall?
Puddles, that'd be your call.
Yeah, Puddles. What is
So I don't think Puddles has a way of trying to get him to like crouch and just kind of peer.
But you did have a way for him to stop.
Yeah, I've got a way for him to stop, but I can't see around the corner at the moment either. So
You could like slowly like
Get off
tap
of him.
forward.
Anyways,
Yeah,
go
and
ahead and
step
decide what
forward.
you're doing.
So
are you gonna
either
be
way,
doing?
what he's gonna do is he's gonna like stop him at the edge there and kind of just zip off of him for a second. As like I'll just shoot a string off to the wall and just hop over there and kind of crawl around the wall a little bit and just take a survey real quick.
What is
It's-
Clovis?
I
What
just
is
have
Clovis
a-
doing?
have a-
Is
have a
you-
look into
is you
the-
guide?
Rest
Yeah,
of the room.
I stop moving. Clovis stops moving.
So as you look into the main room, there's big tables, big long tables established there. You're seeing some remnants of gift making and toy construction. You kind of creep around the corner, and you see a large throne of majestic proportions. It's very large. It looks like something like your buddy Hoss in giant form would sit in. And as he's staring at it, you actually start to get this really odd sensation like you're being watched.
Can I see that from here? Can I see this Christmas tree?
Yes.
Is this going to give
Is
me?
that a real present?
You do see some boxes, yeah.
Okay, that's-
Is this going to work?
Yeah?
Well, I'm going to.
So on that note of like the sense of someone else watching, Bubbles is going to run back over, kind of zip back over on top of Clovis, as kind of hesitantly kind of taps to like slowly move forward as best he can.
No, they're pulling it out, but I do want to go to the Christmas tree.
How high is the ceiling?
It's quite tall building. It's probably 50-foot roofs in there, 40-foot roofs.
Why do you ask?
I'd say 50 foot. A little bit. Okay.
I'm gonna crouch walk like a military crawl to this presents.
What presents?
On your armor?
I'm assuming I see boxes. Sorry, I'm just calling presents, but boxes. And he's sleeping, right? He's not paying attention to me. Whatever that is.
No, he's up in the corner. We don't know that's there.
I know. I'm just just making sure he's sleeping.
So he's definitely not sleeping. He don't sleep. So as you're crouching
Kaelin's up.
and crawling through the room, Kaelin doesn't follow like that. You
Yeah.
know better. You would feel almost a burning in the back of your mind as you turn around and look up,
Okay.
and 40 feet up in the air, you see this death tyrant floating there with 10 red orbs just circling and floating attached to nothing around it.
That's inconvenient. Oh, you know what? Last time I felt really bad for attacking that genie. However, I'm going to guiding bolt that thing in the face. It looks terrifying.
What?
Nice.
Is that? I guess we can wait. Till next
Nope.
week.
We'll
did
wait
it.
till next week.
You did it.
So,
I'm going to do
So
that.
we're starting.
But then stop it there.
yeah.
So the bolt just it stops in time.
And that bolt lights up the room so everybody can see real quick. Like,
What log has just done?
Well, obviously, I see
You
that. I'm
weren't
like,
around the corner.
Yeah, no, none of us see what's going
he said that I
on.
was scooching around the corner.
if I yell, they'll know, though, right?
But you're right.
Well, and that's the thing,
I
right?
did jump back and start scooting
He was
forward.
he was crawling towards the Christmas tree as he was heading back to see.
What did you yell?
I don't know, monster, like, eh! Or re-help!
I think it could have just been just like one of them,
Sounds like he just did a
send a lightning
squeal.
bolt
Doesn't
and
sound like
lights up.
he
They just
specified for us.
You said help. He said, help!
Yeah, so we just hear
Welcome to Rolllin with Krakens.
Yeah.
They should almost be rolling with fear.
And you're on the ground. You're prone.
Well, I can stand up.
Didn't